Yes, fam. Good evening. Good evening, one and all. Welcome to another live chat to the boy Olifire 777. Coming to you live from Grand Cayman. Yeah. welcome to another live chat. It's another Sunday evening. And today is Mother's Day. But as for me, every day is Mother's Day. And it's mothers are very important. Also, don't get me wrong. Every day is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there, all the family members who I did not call and say happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you. Whether you are a godmother, a stepmother, yeah. If it's the first time being a mother or going to be a mother, happy Mother's Day. And to all the ladies out there who don't have a child of their own, but they still have, yeah, mother like or show love to some other people, kids or yeah, you're still a mother same way, whether to your niece or to your nephew or whatever. But big up every mother out there, every single mother. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you all. Whether you have a child or not, you are a mother. Yeah. I see this trend on TikTok, especially where ladies are talking about 25 or whatever age and no kids, as if that is something significant or an accomplishment. I don't think it's an accomplishment. Kids are awesome. It is awesome for a mother to actually bring forth a child in this world. Yeah, and you have to respect your mother and respect every mother who do that. Because trust me, I've never even watched a video of a lady having a child. I don't want to see that. No, I don't know. Maybe I get traumatized, so I don't want to see. But big up every mother, enough love and respect, you know, giving birth to a child. Yeah, enough love and respect mothers. And as I say, happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. Whether you have kids or not, but you have been a mother to someone else child, I appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day. Pick up on yourself, enough love and respect. And we're not gonna debate about mothers getting more respect than father. It is what it is, and some things we're not gonna be able to change. We can talk from now till the morning. Yeah. So but pick up the mother. Yeah. Yeah, even my mother and my sisters. Yes. Yeah, and my everybody. Let me not start calling names because it's not gonna finish. Because I wouldn't even text everybody either because that's crazy. To the amount of mothers that I know, it will be crazy for me to even text all of them or call all of them. Trust me. So if you're not watching my platform, any mother in my family, the mothers that are watching, please tell the rest of the females in my family who are mothers that I said Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, because I cannot call so much of you or text so much of you. I mean, that's a lot of work. So let me say it from here. Happy Mother's Day, all mothers. Yeah. So because it's Mother's Day, oh, sorry. Blessings, good evening.
Good evening, and thank you for your compliment on Mother's Day.
Yes.
Although I'm not a mother per se, but I'm a mother figure. So thank you.
No, you are a mother because you have been a mother to someone else's child, whether your niece, whatever, you're still a mother.
Yes.
Sometimes not having a child, ladies that don't even have a child are more mother figure than ladies that do have, because sometimes I can understand some females who have children, and I mean, like they don't want them or something, and trust me, and
Yeah.
for that mother to give birth, that's something
Mhm.
else. So but big up every mother. Yeah, because once you show love to a child, then you are a mother, because a lot of kids really need love. A lot of them
Yeah,
out there,
that's true.
I mean, they're
That's
just like,
true.
you know needing love from a
Yeah,
mother or a mother figure. So
yeah.
enough love and respect to every woman out there. Yes, overall, enough love and respect.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And because it's Mother's Day, I just decided that we're gonna talk about mothers today. So, you know,
Okay.
so that's gonna come up with this topic. So, What
Mhm.
significant role did your mother play in your upbringing? So we're gonna talk about that tonight. We're gonna talk about mother. We're gonna dedicate it program tonight to mothers. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not talking, and when we say mothers, we mothers. So don't come tell me that you mother and father your child. No, mother.
Mhm.
Let's not get it twisted. Okay?
Talking about the female species.
Right. Woman being a woman and
Yeah.
being a mother to a child. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
As a woman cannot father a child. That's not
Yeah, that's
possible.
true.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Mother is a mother, a very important figure that nurtures a child
Mm-hmm.
from giving you breasts and stuff like that.
Right.
Teaching you how to crawl, how to walk, and watching you, feeding you, teaching you how
Mm-hmm.
to, take your first step, and also teaching you how to use a spoon, not fork.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I've seen nowadays where kids, growing up now, teenagers, are
Mm-hmm.
saying to their mother that, I mean, you don't know, you're not in tune to technology, you don't know how to use a smartphone or a tablet or whatever. But I mean, that is more complicated. A spoon or a fork is much more easier for use, and your mother teach you how to use a spoon and a fork.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what was less complicated for you, easy to use a spoon and a fork, than to use other technology. So that is more
Right.
complicated. So yeah, your mother
Yeah.
teach you, so your time to teach her now. So as I
Right.
say, big up every mother. Yes, and we're gonna talk about mothers. As to me, my mother play a very significant role in my life, as in to the man I am today. Very
Mm-hmm.
disciplined in some sense, yes, very disciplined and very respectful also. I know how to deal with people. Yeah. The way my mother bring me. I mean, in those days, and I mean, next thing might sound like me look old, but I'm like as if I'm old, but I'm just 23. But my mother used to beat a lot, you know.
Yeah.
In those days, they didn't call it what? Child abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't call the police, or maybe the police would have beat me too.
Okay, so that beat you with them button because back in those days they use a button, right?
Yeah, and I mean, no, is a
Mm-hmm.
state that grows your child, not really the parent, the mother or the father. Is a
Right.
state. So at least the
Right.
thing you do, it is called child abuse, where you are
I
not,
know.
you cannot discipline your child properly. Because you
Mm-hmm.
might say, what you want to beat it? I mean, the word of God says, spare not the rod and spoil the child. You know,
So,
a lot of these kids now ain't getting no ass whipping. This is the reason why they are the way that they are. They
yeah.
don't do what they want to do. But big up my mother. Yeah, she gave me
Right.
some good ass whipping. But not that I was a bad behaving boy. My mother had four of us, and I was the most disciplined one. Am I took in my own hand? When she comes on, or when my sister comes on, you can ask them
Mm-hmm.
because they're gonna come here. You know,
And we believe you. We don't really have to get
no,
proof, but we
no, I
believe
was the
you.
most disciplined one, but
Mm-hmm.
my mother used to love beat,
Okay.
and people would say, but he doesn't even talk. He doesn't give enough trouble. She was like, he's a boy, and he's not gonna come bite off my ears. Yeah,
Ah,
that was mommy man, mommy not
yeah.
play. But because her upbringing,
Groom you to be the man you are now.
yeah, but in her time, in her upbringing, her mother and her father did not play, and her auntie, which is my grandaunt, did not play with her.
Right.
They were really, I mean, that was child abuse, put it that way.
Right.
Because in those times they said they use tire, literally tire and wire and stuff like that. They were cruel.
Mm,
Yeah, so I said a big up every mother out there. So
yeah.
I just said tonight we're talking about mother.
Right.
Topic is
So what is the topic tonight really?
what significant role did your mother played in your upbringing? That's
Well, for me, um, in regards to be specific for my mom. I'm grateful. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. I
Yeah.
call and wish I wasn't there in the US to really, but my sisters, they put out a display and they showed me pictures of what they have done for you. But when I come back, I'll make it up to you. Okay, my mom was the type of person, whereas I think my mom was much stricter and sterner more than my father, and she makes sure she was the protector, and she had to bring us up a certain way. So, for all her nourishing that she cared for us, I can't speak on myself alone because I have other sisters. My mother makes sure no matter what,
Yeah.
we had the best of the best that she could really give to us. And I remember she used to say that whatever she didn't get, she want to bring it forward to us. And
Okay.
most of all, that was love. And whatever she taught us, we are to bring it out into the world. Do whatever we can. And I'm grateful for that. She makes sure we enforce for education. That's a must, you know. So, sitting back now in my moonlit hours,
Mm-hmm.
getting towards that stage of my life, I can look back and I can thank my mom, you
Yeah.
know. So Mother's Day go far beyond more than mothers that you can really think of. Is the
So
nourishing care and the everything that comes with it. I hope I said something. I don't know.
yeah. So was discipline with mother? Did she use a rod on you? Rod of correction?
Well, well, to be honest with you, my mother didn't flag us because I
Mm-hmm.
remember the last time I had a flagging was 19 something something. I won't say what it was, the year because then we'll go say, oh, I can calculate your age. And my mom was the type of person that she would like if we do something wrong. And sometimes when I really look back, what did we really do as children? She would say, "Oh, wait until the daddy come home and then whatever." So she would have daddy had his dinner, and then afterwards she would turn to him and say, "Them the blessing does this or blah blah blah." Well, let me tell you something. He would send one of us for the belt. I
Mm-hmm.
get whipping. Yes, we did.
Okay.
And if one get it, all of us getting it. He
Wow.
wasn't impartial. And then the worst I used to eat was the last one when he was like, move, run or something. Would I get a flagging? But you know what? Looking back nowadays, you would really look at it as child abuse. But I think that was more of a culture in bringing up. I wouldn't put a belt to my child if I had one.
Why not?
And I had nieces and nephews, and none of our brother or sisters really put a flag into us. But that was the era of that. Everybody was getting whipped because I went to primary school, St. Catherine Primary, and
Yeah.
teachers had whip. They beat us. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But that's coming
Yeah.
from the colonial time. But they better not try. They wouldn't dare to try that now because in schools, students are beating teachers, which
So
is wrong.
so you're
So it's the reverse.
so you think that disciplining a child it's from colonial days? That's how a child should be.
It all depends on if you say from a colonial days, mean like with the whipping. No,
Mhm.
I really didn't agree with that because that's a stigma coming down from colonial days when the white men would whip the black people, and stuff. So I guess that grows in a form to people coming down the line.
No.
Even when they were culture, they use the whip to
So
think
but
that they can
but
enforce.
no, but significantly, but every national,
Mhm,
them not say every national, just every nationality. A lot of countries, they
mhm.
also with their kids,
Yeah, yeah, they do. They
and that
do. They
that's
still
not
do, I would presume.
coming from slavery
Mhm.
overall. I mean, you got to discipline the kids. Oh, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
is
but I'm thinking on the black race per se. I can't
not
speak how
necessarily.
much about the Caucasians or the Indians or the Chinese or
But
whatever. I
'cause
can only
no,
talk
if you're gonna
about.
say that, if you're gonna say that, even in
Mhm,
Africa. that a lot of countries that was not really colonized, that's the way
Mm,
they discipline their child, whipping their ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't think it have to do with colonized, being colonized, or stuff like
Well,
that, slavery
you know,
overall.
I'm going back to the 18th century when things were different. You know, I
Yeah,
wasn't there at the time, or else I wouldn't be alive now anyway to tell.
yeah,
But I think, to be honest with you, right now in this new era or
yeah.
this stage of era, we should put away the physical implication to to um to structure your child. There are many ways now that you can sit, you can talk to the child. You know, you can put out certain things
Let me tell
without
you,
putting the
stick,
belt
stick a
in
pin,
being physical.
stick a pin. I have
Mhm,
a little um grandniece in Jamaica,
mhm,
and when I went there and I saw her, she
mhm.
was like about roughly about 4. Trust
Okay.
me, trust me. She have no ears. So you're gonna tell me that I shouldn't whip her ass, slap her ass then when I
No,
when I
no.
talk to her and she just do what she wanna do. I
Yeah,
should just
but remember, children go through a certain stage,
yeah,
you
but
know, and
when I was growing up,
sometimes.
when I was growing
Mhm,
up,
mhm.
listen me, I couldn't do what those kids you can do now and say no, and you tell them to leave something and they would just look at you and
Yes, I
no.
understand
And
that.
my
Oh,
my kids ain't gonna grow like that either. We are
yeah,
just because I'm
but
not the guy that does a lot of talking with kids. As in
yes,
they come on to discipline. I'm gonna
yes,
discipline you.
yes, I agree with you. But this is my opinion based on what you just said.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
all begins with the parent and how you train your child,
yeah,
right? So if from the first intuition the child try to do certain things, you know, you talk to the child in a decent manner.
yeah.
I have seen cases whereas parents are talking to the child, if you don't move, I'm gonna slap your call, I'm gonna do you this, do you that. No, when the child get very abusive, try to defend himself or herself, they react in that way. But there are many ways that you can really sit down with because children gonna be children. There are certain things, stages that children come out of, right? So
I
all you have to do, try to, you
no,
know, try to try to cultivate another sense where you can talk to the child
yeah, but
because
when you
the
say
word does
it's
a
easy,
lot.
when you say children will be children, remember that I
Mhm.
was a child also. So when you say
Yeah, but you were from the era where mom would put the whip to you.
no, but
But,
even before that, children need to be disciplined.
yeah,
And
but don't discipline them with physical force. You
oh,
can you can do mental force. But
oh,
not when I say mental, I don't mean the extreme mentality where you're gonna be abusive mentally because there are different kind of abuses. But something where you can talk to the child and say, well, you know, baby, it's not right to do this, and you want to grow up. Use the imagination, and
oh,
by
yeah,
culturing that to the child, you
oh,
might find a different. That's my opinion. Maybe somebody could come on the live and explain something more advanced, but that
oh.
is my outlook. But to be honest with you, I don't believe in that whipping.
No one
I
doesn't
really
have to be
don't
whipping,
believe in it.
because whipping, I mean, as I say, growing up, when I used to get whipping, my mother used to whip me, used to be like real rough and thing. And
Right,
I have a son also, and I used to discipline him, not a lot of times, but because
right,
he was like scared of me, of course, even though
right,
he's scared of me. So even when I talk, I just have to look at him. And that's how my mother grew me.
right,
She would just look at me. I know what that
mhm,
means, but that doesn't mean that, whipping will come after.
right,
Yeah, but I mean, physical doesn't mean that you um use a big stick or something to leave a mark on the skin. You know what I'm saying? No,
right.
no.
Well, we used to get whipping. I got whipped. Oh yeah, and I used to wonder what the hell did I do because I was a very quiet little girl, so I don't know what I did. But if
Really?
one get one whipping and do something bad, the other gonna get it. We don't know what we used to do. Even up today, sometimes I would ask, "Mama, what we really did Well, we had to get whipping. She was like, "Oh, I ain't going back into that time, but you guys deserved it." So I just leave it alone right there. But I would never put a physical. I would call it now physical. Physical. Help me out with another. I don't want to use the word abuse, like
But
physical something to the
but
child. No.
it is what you say it is, you're actually saying it's abuse.
It is in a sense, but I didn't want to use the word abuse because abuse is more like more blunt,
Yeah.
but I can't find the word to use.
Let's up
I
being,
come bread boss. Yes, bread boss, we need you.
yeah, let's up being brass. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
well, I say it is what it is. But
right.
that's your opinions. But as I said, um, growing up, and my mother disciplined me in such a way that just talk. Yes, some people can talk
Mhm.
because some kids you can actually talk to them.
Okay, bread boss. Hurry up
Just when you
and
reach home,
come get
okay.
home.
Yeah, some kids can talk to and thing, but
Mm-hmm.
some kids don't really listen.
Yeah,
Period.
so
Some of them,
sometimes you have
you ever hear
to
them say,
use the
you ever hear them
force.
say, what they say? I don't remember the word that we normally use in Jamaica. So, oh, here is hard. Some kids are just here is hard. So there was
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yes, God.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, Joyce, so
Mm-hmm.
what corporal punishment is bad. Yeah, that's why our kids really,
Corporal punishment. Happy Mother's Day, Joy and Annie.
yeah, big of yourself and happy Mother's Day to you too. Oh, in
Corporal
case you guys just
punishment.
coming on, I had said Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and to all the ladies, whether you bring forth a child or not, but you show love to any child that is not yours or yours. Happy Mother's Day. And to my family
Mm-hmm.
out there who I did not call and say Happy Mother's Day to, those of you who are watching that know them, tell them that I say Happy Mother's Day. Because I couldn't reach
Right.
out to everybody. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Jai. But when you're talking about corporal punishment, really, Jai, you just like,
You know, Joy gonna come with
no,
something.
no, it
You
went to
know
that.
that.
The topic is, what significant role did your mother played in your upbringing? So
Mm-hmm.
that's really the reason why we reached there at corporal punishment there. But I'm just saying, my mother, I mean, she was like that. She was very disciplined, and
Right.
in that, as I said, when I go out with my mother, I could just like, if I was doing anything wrong, I would feel her eyes, on me.
Hey, that's the same thing with my mom, right? My
Yeah,
mom has a cute way of just turning the corner of her eye,
yeah.
and that said enough.
And
Because
then,
we know that when daddy comes home from work, it's
uh,
gonna be on. So, and then what we would do, like if we knew like a few minutes before, I remember as a little guy used to say, blah, 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 blah. As kids,
okay,
they try to be a child to be children. And then when she know that it's close to time for daddy, we'll be like, oh, mama, please, we do anything for you. Please don't tell daddy, because we know Wicked is going to come along.
but
But,
the thing is, you had a daddy there, but a lot of us didn't have any daddy. I didn't have any daddy, but
well,
my mother did not father me. I'm not gonna say that either. Yeah, so that's a
I
lot
grew up
wrong
with
concept.
parents, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with my mother mostly alone,
But that's okay. That's
stepfather.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
but
okay.
but that's why I say now, even a mother can actually, I mean, care for her children or her child, and that
Yeah.
child doesn't have to grow up. Even though sometimes it all depends on the child too, because if I
Yeah.
had wanted to go out of the way, then I could have.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I was brought up the right way by my mother, you know, but her upbringing with me, I mean, led me to be a leader and not a follower. So that's the
Right.
reason why I didn't went that straight because I was always a leader, So big
Right.
up to me. And that's the reason why I love cooking also, because I spent a lot of time with my mother in the kitchen, so I learned to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
and now, yeah, even though mommy still have a lot of things to teach me, like the dukono and the pudding, I didn't really catch on to that because I never really watched that show. But like the dukono, aka blue drawers, yeah,
That's the same one they call the blue draws.
yeah, I need that.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
I need.
love it.
Hope you
Yeah.
enjoy your day today, Annie. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, I need to know that. But big up, mommy. She really taught me. And in she teaching me, actually, I had the same concept with my son. Because growing with my mother, whatever she cook, I have to eat whatever she cook. I couldn't say, oh, I don't want this and I don't want that. Because I
Mm-hmm.
remember if I say that, she would like, when you work, when you start working and providing, then you tell me what you want. And I remember I get to use that with my son.
Yeah, yeah,
One day he said to me, you don't want it. I said, okay. When I start working and start providing, then you can tell me what you want. I was like, and I said it laughing because I remember that. That's what mommy said.
right.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Hey, see you always listening to my conversation. Mm.
You're serious. That's why
Yeah,
if you take time talking on my Alexa, she will
yeah.
start to do
So,
all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah.
so Annie and Joy, what significant role did your mothers played in your life? Your upbringing. Yeah. What significant role did your mother play in your life? So that's what we're talking about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Mother, because it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day blessing.
We are recognizing all the mothers and the mother figures.
Yeah, and we're not going to talk about um fathers. Our
No,
mothers are
when Father Day come.
our mothers are more being more recognized than fathers.
No, we're not gonna differentiate or
No,
specify
no.
who is better than the
Yeah,
other
we're going to
because
talk about
the
just
both of them
mothers.
have to come together to produce a human being. So it's
Yeah,
50-50. Yes, thank
yeah.
you, thank you, Joy, for the Mother's Day
Mother, my mother
compliment.
don't play in my life. Fire. Your mother don't play in your life. No, I don't think your mother played in your life. Honestly, Joy. That's why I said, what significant role did your mother play in your life? I didn't say she
I
played in
think I think she meant like her mom was stern to make sure that she had a proper upbringing. I
your life.
mean, I
Well,
think that's what it is. She has to explain herself.
well, when I watch Emmanuel, I say, if you speak in English, speak English.
Jesus. You know, startup. They want a startup.
Yeah.
Joy.
So again, shout out to every mother out there. And I know the restaurants, I haven't gone on the road from man, but I know all the restaurants in Cayman,
So they
they
pack.
they are like jam packed now.
Yeah, yeah.
I know if you didn't make a reservation, a lot of them you can't get
Yeah.
a table tonight. I can
You know
just
what? Yeah. Oh, go
imagine.
on, talk. So we always overriding each other. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can just imagine, especially if you
Mhm.
go to Cayman a day now, over there is lit. It's the first Mother's Day
Yeah.
I've been on the road, really. Yeah, but I know it's lit. Maybe I go out there and after like maybe I feel like
Yeah.
going on the road. I go on the road.
You know what I think Joy is gonna say to you tonight, and I bet you 100%. She's
Uh-huh.
gonna say, "Oh, she's not a mother because you didn't make her a mother." Watch,
Okay.
watch. That's what she's gonna say to you, Ole.
Well, they should have waited and said she was gonna say it. Because she just
Or
messed it.
should have typed it to you, but no, Joy. That's okay. She's
She
gonna
might.
elaborate. She's gonna be truthful.
She gonna say it because you say it. Or she not
Nah,
gonna say. Or she not gonna say it because you say it.
no, she's gonna say yes. She had it in mind, but it's just that
Yeah.
I first, or maybe I'm telepathic.
Yeah. So big up all the mothers behind the scene.
Hmm.
Really, we really love and appreciate you all
Yeah,
because
me too.
it
My mommy,
takes,
mama,
yeah, it
mama
takes
Tita.
courage.
Yes.
It takes courage, and you
Mhm.
know, trust me, and it's a lot of
Yes.
work.
And what
But
we can rule out too,
but
the
again, hold
suffering
on.
of that labor pain that they went through to bring us into this world.
Yeah, that's what
We
I'm
have to
talking
be
about.
appreciative of that.
No, that's what I'm talking about. 'Cause that's why I say it takes courage. This is the reason why a lot of young ladies nowadays don't want to have kids because they heard of the pain and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
a lot of young ladies too, having kids for them, they just want to do a C-section. They considering doing a C-section is much better than actually pushing,
Yeah.
as they say. You know, it's less.
Because, back in the days when I used to go down to the Spanish Town Hospital, you used to have a special section
Uh-huh.
that they term, Jesus, what did I think? I want to finish this, but then you pin what you just said. And I don't know for what reason, Spanish Town, and we have a time where we just go different places. Oh, I don't know, I can't remember.
Mhm.
And I remember there was a section they called the maternity ward. I guess they still have it, And
Yeah.
when you hear those ladies cry, you'll be like, hell no, I ain't going through that. I don't want to have no children because it's like it's the end of the world with them. You can hear them like 1,000 miles away.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, that's
yeah.
what I think that sort of create an impact on most
As to that,
women.
I don't know if I should say blame Eve.
Or Adam, all of them because they had the apple. So with that, that's why we
I,
feel
I don't
pain.
know if it's okay on Mother's Day for me to say for the pain, blame Eve, but
Yeah,
I mean I don't know if woman was created to feel such pain, even though they say,
yeah,
oh, woman
we
was created,
were, we
not
were.
necessarily. Was after
But
the,
that pain, the way I hear it is, oh
I don't
Lord,
know if he was supposed to feel so much pain, but
because of sin, I guess.
but I say, Annie Ellis say, my mother was there for me, fire, and I appreciate it. May her rest, or may her soul rest in peace. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry about that. A lot of us still have mothers, still have give thanks. Just
yeah.
but fire, you never breed me, so all you think, Miss Baby, mother.
What
Know,
did
your-
I say?
know yourself,
What did
Joy.
I say?
Know yourself. Just speak it and it will happen.
Just think what, just do what?
Just think it and it will happen.
Why did I just say, Joy gonna say something up with regards to that?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
gonna think of what I said, you see? Read that again, Fire.
Yeah, I'm ready already.
But Fire, you never breed me, so how you think me forget? What? How you think me
To be a
to be
mother.
mother?
Oh, know yourself, Joy. Just speak it and it will happen. Yeah,
She wake up tomorrow like a virgin. Hey, you got appear to her like the angel. And then she wake up tomorrow morning pregnant.
exactly. Not even pregnant, but with babies,
Oh, she gonna wake up with the baby next to her.
babies.
Okay. Oh, babies.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, but I mean, kids are lovely and all of that, but that's the reason
I
why
love babies.
I
Oh, I love
respect
babies.
I respect and have highly respect for females, especially
Mhm.
mothers. That's why whenever time I'm on the road and I might look for a certain female behaving certain way. As in big woman, they might say something, going to some store and say something disrespectful. Something I don't really toe to toe with them, because I have a love for female. But if male do that now, he's not gonna get away that easily. Yeah, but yeah, big of every woman.
Read what Joyce said of this
Text,
one.
you text me in my sleep for you. No, if you dream to me, I text in your sleep. That's demon, not me. Don't don't be dreaming that.
Lord, shame to you.
No, don't be dreaming nothing like that. Yeah, don't be dreaming that joy. Don't have that dream. Yeah.
Hi, Joy.
But
Oh,
don't worry,
Lord,
joy.
I'm a
Trust me.
beautiful lady.
You will have joy. You shall have joy. Make sure at two let me get for you. All if you want three, you can get three too. Just stay
I mean,
there.
the other day I was looking on Facebook and I saw where this African woman, she had nine. I don't know what the real is what nine of trip sexy politics are,
I
but
don't,
they
I
have a
don't
term
know.
for nine
I,
children.
I don't know because I'm thinking I always wonder if female do have so much kids at once. True.
I think is fertilization. They go to
I
these
don't know because that's crazy.
fertility places.
Because
I think I'm not sure.
what her belly look like, that's crazy.
I don't know. It should be humongous. But
Yeah,
remember, the womb babies are small, so you know. I
but
don't know.
nine is not like a pig. A pig can have nine, and a rabbit and animals like that.
Yeah, she had nine babies in
But
Africa. Yeah.
a cow is bigger, and a cow does have like more like one, mostly one,
Uh,
sometimes two. A goat one, sometimes two. You
mhm.
know, and they are bigger animals. But a woman, you have nine. Man,
Yeah.
when I see stuff like that, I
I
don't
think
really.
it's those fertility clinics.
Yeah,
I
something like
think
that. I don't
they do
really.
the experiments and all of that thing.
Yeah,
Because
sometimes like that I don't believe stuff like that. I've only seen like in Jamaica, I've seen three and stuff like that.
yes,
That's real, but
yes,
nine,
or two.
And not even say 4 or 5, but 9. That's crazy.
But my thing biologically for
Uh-huh.
twins, I, it's one little sperm wiggle and go into that uterus area, right? My thing is that does that one sperm breaks off
Well, I
to
mean,
have like two or three, or is three little wiggly and go right in?
we
You
say
know,
sperm fertilize one egg.
uh, um,
I don't know. Someone
I
here
don't
tell us
know.
where is
Where's Joy?
not that's Joy. Where's
Oh,
Keisha? Keisha can tell us.
yeah, Tisha. Maybe no, but Tisha deals with infectious diseases.
No, Keisha's a nurse
Um,
overall. She like Keisha can tell it an empress and stuff like that. They can tell it overall. They're a nurse.
yeah, but certain areas are certain areas. So,
Yeah, but they have a idea.
OBGYN. Um, my niece is a doctor. I must raise that issue with Nikki to find out because I never really thought of it really. Is that like one sperm that goes in there and then multiply or fertilize and or maybe it's the egg that's there that has more than one little I don't know. I need to know because I like to be knowledgeable about
So
things.
Joy said, "My mother teach me to be a lady. My mother is not toy, so she didn't have time to play in my life. She teach me values. Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
values
what she
are
meant by
very
saying,
important. And that's what a
mhm,
lot of these young ladies nowadays need. But
locking up.
but
Yeah.
what I realized that a lot of these young ladies too,
Mhm,
if you check it out, a lot of them didn't really have a good, not say a good, but bring a good relationship per se with their mother growing up.
mhm.
If you check it out,
But not all
seriously.
mother are mothers. You know that.
Yeah, but a lot of these young ladies they definitely did not have a relationship with their mother growing up.
Hmm.
You know? This is the reasons. That is one of the reasons why they are the way. But people choose to be the way they are at times. Sometimes
Yeah.
we make excuses for the choices that we make.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, I could have a good upbringing by my mother, but then I chose to go the wrong way. And would I say, oh, because my father wasn't there, that would be an excuse. I'm responsible for my own
Mhm.
actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of these ladies, male too, don't grow up in a love at all. So their heart
Yeah.
are much colder.
Hmm.
Their heart wasn't being soft, and
Well,
they wasn't nurtured from a
yeah.
tender age. Yeah,
Well, I am lucky, and I must thank my mom being the mom she is.
yeah,
I couldn't have asked for a better mother. So I am proud to be your daughter, sister mama. Yes, and you brought me up well, very well.
yeah. That's good.
He didn't have a child to pass that over to, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's good. And I say big up every mother today,
Hmm.
whether you have kids or not. You love
Yeah,
the people, kids, and all of that. Big up because
yeah,
let no one tell you
yeah.
that you're not a mother. Let you feel less of a mother. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Because some people are mean.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are mean, and they will say mean stuff to ladies who don't have a child. You know,
Yeah,
because I've
yeah.
I've I've seen that even in my family. I've seen another auntie cussing out my other auntie because she doesn't have any
Mhm.
kids.
Yes, and they used to use the word this word. Oh, you're barren. No woman is barren, but not every woman's body is built
Yeah,
to produce a child.
yeah.
No matter how much sex they have and everything, whatever the man ejaculate that sperm into them, if your
So
body's not made up with the
yeah,
components of having to, those eggs to be fertilized, there is no way you can be a mother.
right. But big up every mother out there and every woman out there, and don't be
Right.
mean to ladies or mothers, or yeah,
Mhm.
don't be mean to ladies out there that does not have a biological child. Don't be mean, 'cause that could have been you. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Just like I mean, and Father's Day, some men would say, that
Mhm.
man is on the gilding train. That's what they say in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. having the kids, you know. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But don't me mean big up every woman
Yes.
that have
Joy said here I was
joy,
very
joy.
poor,
Blessed, I saw
but
message. Yeah,
most of the best
blessings.
education, huh?
I soon read joy message.
No, I'm not reading all of it, but I was just unpacking something where it says she was very poor. But I'm saying some of the best people like turn out to be doctor, lawyer, and judges. They came from very poor environments. So the poverty level of is what the determination of the person that brings out in you to be the successor that you are.
No, and as I said before, in life, you have choices. Some of us want fast things, and we're not willing to endure.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a thing with a guy the other day. He's a criminal, and he said it plain. He said that he could have gone and work a 9 to 5
Right.
and gone back to school, but he did not have the patience of waiting. So he take full responsibility for his actions. A lot of times
Right.
we could have done better in life, but we make wrong choices.
Yeah.
Yes, reader Joyce, I was very poor, but was grown with love and moral values. She teaches us how should respect my mother taught us to. Well, Joy, yes or no? You see the word poor? The word poor, I hate the word poor
Yeah.
because the word poor is I think it's more mental than physical. Because if you're poor mentally, it can affect you physically. Because a lot of time, not because you don't have material things mean you are poor. You get what I'm saying? Because I've seen people live around the river and the heat from nature and all that.
Yes.
They don't have big house, they live in board house. They don't have a pool, but they have a river. So would you
Yes.
say that someone who have a pool is much richer than somebody who has a river? You have a pool and I have a river. I mean, I'm not paying to clean that river. You get what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
sometimes what we call poor is not poor per
Just
se.
a state of
It
mind.
is a mental thing.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So emancipate yourself from mental slavery. A lot of us need to do that. And I don't use the word poor, honestly.
Sorry, but
So
nothing stop look at
she said, what
sorry
are the
something.
values your mother teach you for you? She teach me a lot of values, Joy. Even for example, being respectful, especially to elders. She always teach me that. Yeah, so it's always easy for me to talk to older people.
Can't
And
believe
and I have a very good relationship with older people with ease because of how my mother bring me up. She teach me that I must learn to do stuff, not just depend on a woman. For example, even if you're living with a woman, you don't you don't expect the woman to do all the house chores and stuff like that. Because
oh
you're a
my
man, you cannot
God.
sit back and say it is
Look
a
at
woman's
this.
duty. No, it's not a woman's duty. You got what I'm saying? Just teach me other values. So big up yourself, mommy. Yeah. So Tanya with the rich. As I said, Joy, it's a mental thing. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I am rich. I am so rich. I am rich. You get what I'm saying? I am rich. And I mean, I am not talking about rich with paper. Paper, as in money. That's not rich because you can never have enough money. Money is numbers and numbers never end. So that's not rich. Rich being to be rich is to have life and you're
Hi.
breathing freely. That's rich. You get what I'm saying? You're not in the Africa with a breathing poorly. Have life to be free. That's rich. That's my perspective of being rich, not physical things. You get what I say, Joy? So, Joy, you need to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. As I said, poor is mental.
Hi.
Because a lot of people have money, but they are not even full joy in it.
Yeah, they're not happy.
It's not about not being just happy. They are working to accomplish more, to get more money. and they are not full joy in what they have. And when they die and leave it, some people gonna get it that they don't. Even since night was talking about the same thing. Me and somebody that
Mm-hmm.
talk about the same thing. Nobody gives a shit how hard you work for all of that money. They're gonna
Yes.
just spend it and full joy it, and you're like, and you was working so hard for it, and you was,
Yeah.
I mean, you wasn't treating yourself. You was treating yourself poorly, because you was poor because you have a poor mindset. You get what I'm saying? So that's poor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So live life to the fullest. Mental illness you have via mental illness you have mental illness, join up me. No, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I watch this Rasta named Djanga. Empress know him too. He lives in Portland. He lives off grid. He just have a he have been around the world. He have a US visa or whatever and could go to America. Actually, he's been with his girl for a long time. She could have married him and take him to America, but he's not interested. You get what I'm saying? He was want to live free. And I consider him rich. He's living off the land, farming and all of that. You have his dogs and his cats around him. That's rich. You get what I'm saying? That's rich. So poor is mental. You have mental problem, Joy. If you think you're poor about poor, you grow up poor. I grew up in the country. We have to bring water on our head. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us, we didn't have it. But what we were eating then, trust me, it was good. Pop chow, lettuce, callaloo, dasheen, yam. That was just easily. Pear, breadfruit. You know what I'm saying? Even when we didn't have a fridge, we were eating good. Compared to now, where I can I could go to the restaurant and buy a steak. That's not rich. That's poor. Cause that steak go through a lot of what you call it?
Processing.
Processing. That's not healthy, so that's not rich, that's poor.
Mm-hmm.
So Joy, don't come at me no poor and mentality.
Listen,
Yeah.
when joy is onto you, I step
No,
back,
Joy.
baby.
I'm just I mean informing Joy right about now. You get what I'm saying?
Or you're
Another
trying to correct joy. That's not
yeah,
informing.
yeah, I'm
That's not
informing her.
being
I'm
joy.
informing her. I'm enlightening her.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
like that word, enlightened.
yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
enlightening her. Because I mean, no disrespect, but sometimes females see
I
stuff.
knows that.
Yes. And a man is there to teach. Yeah. Say something now, Jai. Come for me now.
But you see, with joy, joy needs you.
Yeah.
So when joy is
You
not
need it
at
too.
you and you're a bit defensible, joy come back to it back at
No,
you. So
no,
that's what it
I'm not
is.
being defensive. Sometimes Jai need to say stuff so other people can hear. You get what I'm saying?
I want her to come up on the thing. I just want her to come. I don't like the phone business that she calls it.
Yeah,
I want her
Colin.
to come
Yeah,
up that way.
Colin, you need to know how to call in Jai. Trust me.
Yeah. And
Because
Joy, let me tell you something, Oli, and I'm not being facetious. Joy know how to do it because Joy is a very educated, intelligent person.
she
Joy just choose not to do it.
well, she don't know. With a lot of
So,
education, she don't know.
but you think she don't know that she don't know that she don't know?
I don't think she. I know what one of these days the topic gonna be what is rich and what is poor.
State of
Brain, make
mind.
yourself brain.
Yeah, man. Blessed night, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy
Hey,
Mother's Day
come
to
on with no
everybody.
blessed night, everybody. It's Mother's Night.
That's what.
Correction here. You're
Listen,
on the
That's what I
brain.
said.
blessings. Make him
What?
finish. Continue.
Yeah, that's why.
Excuse
Yeah, that's why I
me.
was going
You
there.
want me to say dry upon you all if draw your brush right?
Blessings. Hold on a bit now. Make your brains finish talk.
Yeah, you don't know if we go everybody, blessed same way. Cause I'm male and female show, Yeah, you understand? So you don't
Yeah.
know. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there in the world. Everybody.
Thank you, baby. And that me want you start out with.
Yeah,
Cause you
man.
know
Same way,
what?
so.
Jaya Ravlin feather, so
He
it
was
may
going
give
to
me a
say that.
little.
He was going to say that brain names in blessing, but you interrupted him.
Yeah, definitely. For true.
So
Yeah.
you know no blessing have to put in a two look a penny.
Yeah. See where you say it go.
Yeah.
See where
So
you
Aye.
say it go, bless you. Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, so tonight,
Exactly.
brains, the topic is because on Mother's Day, and you know we have to big up the mothers them. Yeah,
Every time.
yeah, happy Mother's Day to Pinky to tell her say happy Mother's Day. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She is out though.
Okay.
So the topic is what significant role did your mother played in your upbringing? That's the topic tonight. So it's Mother's Day, so it's a talk about mother tonight and
Yes, man. You mean, man? Yes, man. We have to keep it that way there.
yeah, yeah, man, definitely. I want to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, continue, brain.
Don't know. Mommy. Should that be a topic?
Yeah,
Okay. And Mother's Day.
yeah,
You know, for me, I have to hit on a special occasion to tell her I love her or hug her or kiss her.
That's
that is
nice.
good.
You know what I mean? Because when you touch mommy, you know, and different total thing, you know, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. And unconditional love. You know what I mean? And you know me, I big up every mother now.
yeah,
I'm bigging up every mother that stepmother, woman that give birth, woman that lose a child, even a woman that even can't have a child also because within them is a mother in their mind. Them always want to be a mother.
mm-hmm.
That is one of like the greatest joy for them
Yeah,
to have a child. And I mean, so big up every woman out there, man. Grandmother, auntie. Yeah, but and can I say have some father out there playing
no,
some great mother role?
no.
So what them have
So
it
you
said?
must talk about the male gender.
No,
No, no.
it's not talking about the male gender, you know, but a mother can mother a child, or be a mother for a child, and she cannot father a child, so a father cannot be a mother to a child.
So yeah. No, why I say that because we have some woman out there we say,
Yeah.
them are the father for them
No,
child.
no,
Them are
no.
mother and father the child.
No, we'll not support that either.
Okay, I like that. We don't want to twist the thing, but
No.
yeah, it really makes sense.
Yeah.
But for me, I mean, my mother love me. I don't know about nobody else, bro. It's like, how me can I explain this? This is like something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Growing up, my mother would have moved the world, bro. For me and my brother and my sister, them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? And I always tell people this on a serious level where you have to give back to your mother.
Yeah.
You have to play a great role in your mother life. And saying this is no joke. You understand? If you want blessing, you have to play a great role in your mother life, no matter where your mother have.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? I understand that parents can come off harsh more time. Parents give away them child. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To people for grow. But they were young. I mean, things happen. You get me? I say, even though, as I say, want this change now where a parents can do everything to have them child around. Because sometimes when you leave the child out, them go through a lot of things and a lot of trauma and things. So them
Yeah.
come and eat and them parents. But nevertheless, make it up with your mother. Take your mother to the massage parlor. Take out your mother on a date. You have a lot of man out here where them give woman, girl out them money and their mother suffer. And may I tell you about people that do work in the job, scammer, drugs man, artists, I can name it. And numerous of times you see even artists, parents, them come out and talk. You get to me say about your friend clean.
Yeah.
The 10 girl where you have up, bro, you must fall. And I'm gonna tell you why you must fall because if why God never whenever make all right, so God start by making man from the dirt, from the mud. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why never make every human being from the dirt and the mud by a snap of him finger?
Yeah. That's a reason. I can
And
see
so
that reason why. Yeah.
good. So he know what he's doing. Now
Definitely.
he create a thing within a woman
Yeah.
to bring forth life. He never put it in a man.
Say it
He
again.
never make you could have.
Really?
What I'm saying, he create a system,
Mhm.
a organ
Yeah.
within a woman to
Yeah. Within a
bring
what?
forth life.
Within a what?
What?
When created the organ into?
A woman.
Oh, me just like when you repeat that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I think I hear me.
No, me hear him, man. Just to make sure somebody hear it.
You understand? So yeah, and we want people see this thing as
Yeah, yeah,
something special, something great. This is not joke thing, like mother
yeah,
thing, a real thing, bro.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, so God knew what he was doing. He never make you could have go get the tree pregnant and then you pick the baby off of the tree.
Right, right.
Or you just come from out of the sky.
Yeah. Or
No,
or it come out a man belly.
exactly.
Yeah.
You understand? And those things he don't that never happen.
Right.
That they've been the creator imaginary mind.
Yeah, yeah,
You understand? Now, if you want to know how a serious a mother thing is,
yeah.
go to a funeral when a mother bury her child, or
Mm-hmm.
go to the hospital when that mother is having birth.
Yeah.
You understand? You
Yeah.
just go to the hospital and like go see when your baby mother have a child in.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Never
I
see that.
said something to that earlier. Yes.
I,
Yeah.
I, I don't even see that brain.
You need to or you don't want to.
I don't want to.
Well, if most people
Yeah.
or most man
Yeah.
them see that our
Mm.
child or so then get the experience then. If you
Yeah.
can really see that.
Yeah.
Them two things I just mentioned, a mother bury her child or a woman having birth, a mother, having birth. Trust me, bro. You take this thing on a next level.
A
True.
different level, yeah.
You understand? Now, if me have, my secret is if you want like get to me
Mm-hmm.
and win,
Yeah.
I go through my mother. So I'm gonna give you the example. Cause me I come from a darkness in a charge way. I just badness and rough life, I see my mother suffer through that alone.
Yeah.
Drop a jail and tears out when my mother come out of jail cell, bro. You get to me and say, so, getting old and think, young and naive and, all different type of thing, bro. And
Yeah.
and, and just them look thing that's me tell you, it weak me, as
Yeah.
a man for no say, John was star, old lady. It's terrible. And
Yeah.
that's I can't even sleep at night. Now, my mama have 4 kids, and out of the 4 of us, I'm the one that them would have said the bad child then.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, me are the bad one then. And
The
I said
bad
them say
thing.
me are the bad one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause we don't pretty up nothing. See?
Yeah.
And me, she if she hears some my brother and my sister them are fly out or them gone down the countryside or them gone somewhere. It's like she can sleep her bed comfortable, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But from she knows somebody there Westmoreland with my family them there, it's like she had check on me or she had remind me say don't get yourself in a trouble.
Yeah.
You get to me and say? No, past them stage and grow no one realize say, Chuck, I bet mommy stress, fully focused, So that's why even sometimes one if a lot of you would think,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
even getting in a badness world or do certain little things out there, if you think back on the stress where you have to put your mother under
Yeah.
and think about how you're weakening down your mother. Right? Now, when like in my community, me and somebody I go jump off and me and a man, me and somebody kick off and we are me and my brother them in our vibes. They must try get to my mother first. Feel like my mother reach out to me. Because when she reach out to me, I'm like the calmest thing ever, bro. It's like nothing gonna happen after. She say, oh, Lego that, me just Lego that. And I can prove that right now to you. Me can make you call my wife and
Mm-hmm.
ask her anything pertaining to any command to my mother. Me and my wife have an argument.
Yeah.
And me come out of the house and go to work. And by reach her work, she a call me. That's my mom in Canada.
Yeah.
She a reach out to me, yo, what happened? Kira called me a complaint related. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel listen right through the conversation, I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
And if you think a lie, me I tell me can prove it. Like when my mother taught me, not have nothing to say.
Yeah.
And she I go tell me, say, go and go tell Devon sorry. And me at 34 I talk to you right now, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people know that. So what
Yeah.
them do now, them try if Cause when I plug out in a bro or crash out in a crash out in a fam. Yeah, I tell you, you know. So it's like if my little sister reach out to mother and say, Brain Boss and Devon jump off in her, Brain Boss and brother jump off in her, it's like she'll get to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, level the vibes, man. And fan she says so. The vibes level.
Straight.
So I just show you the importance of the role my mother play, you know.
Yeah.
Me nah not over say me nah no talk, me nah no back answering, you know.
That's how it should be.
Good. Now, me can choose my wife through the lineage of that because when me I grew up come up a princess, them call my mother.
Mm-hmm.
So when my mother call me, now and me answer the phone. I say, well, go on, queen. And if Kira call me, I'm answer the phone. I say, yes, queen.
Yeah.
Because as I see my mother as that special person. So me can choose a woman within that lineage they did.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, me not sleep half of the road there. And if I meet a woman and you don't have a bond with your mother or you hate your mother,
Yeah.
I don't care what the situation is. Let me repeat myself again. I know parents can, everybody good and bad. So your mother maybe can do something to your bad. She maybe can hurt you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm saying there's no
Reason.
forgiveness. If you can't forgive your mother,
Yeah. Yeah.
your mother will birth you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, something really bad yourself.
That's a lot of bitterness.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Me know say you're supposed to can forgive your mother. You understand me, bro?
Definitely.
Yes, if me meet a woman and you're not, you're not in your mother, you hate your mother, me can't lay down.
Right.
And every woman when me talk to, respect them mother. Same way. And it's not every mother-in-law like me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Big up Pinky mother, good woman.
Yeah.
Always reach out to me, make sure say me eat properly, just like my mother.
Yeah.
You get to me and say, but my point of my story is I'm not every mother-in-law like me, but I don't through you eat me mean say me eat your back or my prayer. Me they even met you. I
Yeah.
love every time you see me, I love me I give you.
But you know, if I used to say, well, and if I have a female, meet a female, and me and her family and I get along, I'm not sure if I would want a relationship with her because I don't want to come between her and her family, really.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And I say I wouldn't do it in a but me not sure that's something would have to really think about. Yeah, continue.
Well, nothing wrong with what you say, no.
Yeah.
You get to me and say, and as we say, you don't know when they here for make things worse or matter worse because
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes the mother that hate you or the person that hate you turn out to end up love you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but we understand that people out there going through things with mother-in-law, stepmother, your mother. But I'm saying things can fix.
Yeah.
Especially, say you're an adult and thing, but me not joke with my mother, man. Money have to reach my mother.
So
Get taken care of.
So what's your disciplinary? She discipline you?
My mother?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so but me get the most me get in my life is from my mother than even my father.
Mm. What she used to use? Cause
Me get lick out of wet jeans, like she a wash and she tell me sweep the yard out from morning and me a play marble and I just feel a wet jeans cross my back. Whap! A piece of broom all broke up on me, plop! A whisk, a stump, anything she catch all the more time all the washing brush. Me and my brother in the room all a fight and what you think? The only thing she can grab, are the map stick and start working for you 2 hours, stop fighting.
So it's a child abuse that in the blessings. Blessings outside child abuse that don't.
It is, but that's in
Brain boss of it for brain boss.
that no, it is.
No, she don't really believe in punishing.
Yeah, man, no man, that it is.
Yeah.
But that's
But
in
brain
certain
boss, I got whooping to though. If you go talk Wally and him just come on, me get whooping. And if
Yeah.
one of us get one, everybody get in it.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? So I
No,
got the belt. The
Okay.
belt.
The belt. The belt was
Yeah.
nice. Belt was okay. When your brain say anything,
No
man.
man, the belt they
anything man, you might tell the washing brush, man.
Yeah, anything. My mother was
But
like even big stone.
yeah, but
no,
my
we
mother
don't
is
get
not a
that. We get the belt.
Yeah. Anything she catch you fling.
And you
yeah,
know, boss, we had to go for the belt. We were sent for the belt.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That happened to me too. But my mother wasn't a cruel, intentional person. My mother is a quiet lady,
Yeah.
Devon.
Yeah.
Everybody will know my mother, love my mother, like my mother.
Yeah.
My mother one of the type of person in a community who will look out for other people, children and kids.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
home was that big yard. There were hard family come, friend come, people coming.
Yeah.
Mm.
You get me? So is a type of woman there. We want to see other people happy. My mother no talk much or cussy. No. If they really hear my mother get mad, bro, trust me. She deserves to get mad then. Because yeah.
Yeah.
You get me? I say, but with looking back, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
say a child abuse or
No, I wouldn't term it that either. No.
exactly because as I say, when you're pre-back,
Yeah.
It's what it was at
it,
that time.
thank you very much. And some of us need to get whopping because
Yes.
Exactly.
you understand?
Yeah.
But you
Me
know,
said, yes,
boss,
so,
up until this day, I even once in a while question, what did, especially me, because I was the quietest of all. What did I do to be whooped? I don't know. I can't tell.
But as I said, that my mother used to beat for the slightest of things. If she send me for
yeah,
something, she send me for something and she don't like how my face look.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She just swing
Why
her.
did you laugh? That joy I go do you know?
All
Yeah.
right,
I would think that lady was crazy at one point. I mean,
Mother did that crazy.
I
No.
guess she was just, I don't know.
all
She
right.
was just,
I go show you a thing,
yeah.
bro. And Kira know of this. But that's something that I really speak on a lot. My mother go through a thing and like almost hang herself. That time me about probably 12.
Yeah.
So my brother 30, my brother about 14, 15. Yeah, in a space of that. And she in at the tree with the rope around her neck and she's like saying to my brother, say, take care of your little brother.
Yeah.
So my brother started crying. Me don't know how, like, I don't know how the man go around in the kitchen for the
Mm.
knife
Your brother.
and come back
Mm-hmm.
so quick, bro. It's like me can't know how the man does disappear and get the knife and go up in a tree and hug my mother and I say, me love you and thing. But she was going through like relationship thing with my father.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
my band comes to my mother, my father, married and thing and Ray. Now, so that they affect me up to now.
Yeah.
Like me would have sleep, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I say the sleep when I sleep is like it come in a dream and like me jump up.
You're traumatized.
Thank you up to now. You hear me say to you, and that was I was like 12.
Yeah.
You get to me, I said to you now. I still come and give a look of trouble and things. Because we are youth and as me tell you now, grow and in our 20s, bad
Yeah,
and that
we were
out
the
and
boys at the time.
getting involved and thing and but getting older and older, you still get that traumatizing thing that on you.
Yeah.
It deep, bro. That's why I tell you say me not do even comparing. Me not compare my wife with my mother. A lot of people ask them things on interview and compare who would I get the front seat or who you put first and thing, bro. That is unmatched, bro. You get
Yeah.
to me?
Yeah.
And
I
as I
believe
said,
that, bro. Yes. You're
yeah.
you're
So
also
me
right. Yes.
they even like goddess because as I say, my mother is my mother. My mother and Pinky good.
Yeah.
You get to me? I say my mother is like a princess growing up, a queen.
Yeah.
And trust me, just a state of mind when my wife come with and just that is a reflection then and how she deal with her daughter and everything that me I say, yeah. Oh, I'm good man. You understand what I say, bro?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man. You understand? So
yeah,
it's just all of that for me when it come down to mother and even if me have a friend and me see a deed the mother certain way, it's like arm length, bro. It's like man I rate you.
yeah,
Maybe not say it through Ray, but me not gonna rate you.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
Yeah, and I can tell you, bro. You see the word blessing
Mm-hmm.
is not blessing is it greater than $1 billion.
Yes, that's true.
True.
Very important than even money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, most of us believe that calling like oh we are worker, we are 95.
Mm-hmm.
But doing the 95 and thing is like for we not have money, but
Yeah.
mother damn good. Bro, more than just call them mother and reason with them mother, brother. Same as how you out here have problem and depression. Them in a for them old age depression then. They maybe seems good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you maybe think, oh, you know, get yourself in a trouble and your mother knows say Devon good, or Michael good, or Blessing good. So when I reach out and connect to mother, no, you have to connect with them.
Yeah.
You get to me say your mother supposed to can reason and talk.
Yeah. True.
You see me say because I saw life balance because this a mama earth, mother earth, you know.
Yeah.
Because a woman bring forth life.
True.
Yes.
You get me say? So we can't go around that, you know what I mean? So anybody out there will know hate them mother and thing, fix that man.
Yeah.
And you just see a life change and life go better and things as a bless.
But
And
Yeah.
yeah.
but eating a mother, I mean, on a normal thing at night, I know.
Come on, bro. Come
No,
on, bro.
actually,
But
if you hate,
forgiveness is the key,
you know, but I mean, if you hate nobody else, you know, you need to forgive them. But
Yeah.
hating the person that actually bring you into this world, give it birth to you, that's something.
Mhm.
I mean, deep. You
Hey,
know.
hey, I want to add to that.
Yeah.
You don't know somebody and I go through a thing because you know we end up on meeting an accident and thing and
Yeah.
where a lot of people go some and turn them back and me say not me not see enough of my local chopper friend them and family and enough of my G them. I say my mother, right through.
Yeah.
See me? Now enough time we were just there, bro, and just call my mother. I mean, I no reason for call my mother, you know?
Yeah.
And just tell her, say, oh, mommy, you know, so I'm grateful for you, though. You understand me? I said, Devon?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Just call her and say, mommy, grateful for you. And she said, I want here, boy. And I said, I love my mother, man. You see
Mm.
me? And my mother, we did and run joke and thing. And see, you know, I got me want to say something to you, too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what Kira turned to me and said to me?
Mm-hmm.
I never forgot. Probably like maybe 3 years ago. She said, I always admire how you deal with your brother and your sister them. And I love how your brother and your sister them live.
Mm-hmm.
That's
She say,
nice.
yeah, she said she always admire that. That is something where she does. You know?
Yeah.
And eh?
But
But what?
no, we continue.
Uh she said that is something that she always admire and oh
Yeah.
my mother and me is a family person
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and thing as I say, I tell you something I know Kira from like school days. You get to me, I say she know enough things about me, enough trouble we're going to go through, enough tribbles and you know,
Yeah.
trials and she know all of the deeds because I want to look a circle same way.
Yeah.
Papi, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that is something which she admire. And that wasn't forced.
Mm-hmm.
You see me I say that wasn't forced or think as we mother grow if we love each other.
Yeah.
Never
So,
ban each other.
so the band what you see you and you and your mother have, she know definitely.
Beat her, man.
Yeah, you will. Yeah. Yeah. You will love
One
her.
a good man them this.
And so
Oh yeah, I said that never man.
you know, take money. You don't have to rich. Forget that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So even at times I tell you, bro, man, and me start to go through like even a healing journey
Yeah.
and thing. I could heal without like I reach out to my mother regularly and I make sure I'm grateful.
Yeah.
You get me? I say because as I say during them time they me not say nobody, bro. If me say my brother and my sister them then come through, but you don't know them just a brother and sister in.
Yeah.
Bring two look dumpling come here and the two look moment and them can never feed them things to do. But my mother she a take leave for 2 weeks just to come sit in a hospital or doctor me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she teach me how for respect the elders.
Straight.
She teach me how for love.
Yeah.
Sit down and teach me how to wash, clean, cook. So look where my mother mold me now.
Mm-hmm.
Never one ball tail. Yeah, brother. So when you look back on all of them things, the different man.
Yeah.
I'm not joke, bro.
True, man. Because even though I said that, you know, I mean, look what she your upbringing,
Yeah.
it was good. You get me? I say, but at the same time, um, she teach you respect for others and for elders
Yes, man.
and all of that. But look here now, the thing is, you know, a lot of youths, mother, me wonder if they love them because they actually allow them per se to get into the wrong things, them as in um gun and drugs and stuff like that, and support them. You get me? I say. So I wonder if I love that too. You get me? I say because them already know
Actually,
all of
that's
that.
exactly what the child can do. It doesn't matter what the
You know, but
child does as long as they benefit. So maybe their type of love is somehow different, you know,
I
of
don't know,
love
but
of
that back
material
them
things.
in whatever wrongs they are
All
doing.
right.
Yeah,
So let me answer to that.
yeah,
I know every woman have the quality as a mother.
right. That's that
They
is it.
they only bring forth a child.
Right, that
Yeah.
is it.
So you have to understand that.
Yeah.
You get me? Because that is as I said, that is being ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only a benefit to them.
Exactly. You get me? So you have to just know that, brother. Say we see that daily, bro. So them think the mothers indulge with wrongs with them kids.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because in a long run, you know, they know that they're not even gonna live long because badness or something where they're not gonna live long. It's not like them gonna get famous like Usain Bolt. I mean, they get famous, but that fame short live. You get me? I say? So if you love your child, would you want, you know, your child forgetting stuff like that, where you know very soon you have to go bury him.
Yeah, but because of the material things that they want. Because
Yeah,
I know
material gain.
someone who's like that.
Yeah,
The
material
son
gain.
is dead now, and she never, you know, the son does things. I mean, oh, how can a mother be like, the son is doing the right thing and she opposes with it? And right now, it causes the son's death. The son has died many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So do you call that a mother love? I don't see it as that.
And you know, in life too, a lot of parents don't understand. Even mothers don't understand, say, them have to be careful or then speaking to their child or then
Right.
children life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I seen where and I say that, you know, because the child don't understand at that time, say whatever that parents speak of your life also, you can also denounce it. You get what I say? So
Right.
eventually they're growing up and their mother speaks things into their life. Like police
Mhm.
will kill you and stuff. Because I've had
I
friends.
turn thief like your pooper.
Yes, you have to turn a criminal and you know, you'll get 10 pitney
But
and
you know, say Papa thief where you gonna lay down with him and bring a child for. So
no,
don't curse the man.
that's what I'm saying. If but is that your child and you love him, you don't want him to become a thief like his
You
father.
got that over your child
You're
life.
gonna lay down with the
See, now
daddy and I say,
speaking.
daddy a thief.
Yeah, you get me I say? So you know if you speak things like that over your child life. So as
Right.
brain say, and every woman really qualify because I mean being a mother to a child, I mean, you know, come with a manual,
Exactly.
you know. Yeah, so a lot of them don't really know how because in the first place they wasn't nurtured, you know. So then just grew up like some wild goat
Yeah.
and then bring up the kids them same way, you know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because if you realize a lot of these mothers will tell them child, well look man, you get me I say?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, you have mother too We
Yeah,
can't wait. Them daughter like 14, 15, and she can't wait for this child.
yeah,
Left school and go there with the man then.
yeah, yeah,
Because she just feels that she under pressure.
yeah,
And
yeah. Mm.
sometimes, boss, they do it even when the children are going to school too.
School, yeah, then put them with the man.
You know, how can a mother be like that?
Most of them is not a mother.
You know,
She
Yeah,
just give birth.
exactly. So, you know,
See, what may I say now? The morals of a mother is not there. The good
no.
morals of a mother is not there.
Okay, we say they don't know better than do what, know what they know.
and
Well,
It's,
maybe two boss is like is what is teach to them coming down.
but
Well,
and
when you
again,
have a
and
child, a girl child, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna train the child the same way because it's what that mother used to do before.
yeah, but sometimes I mean mothers that don't teach that good upbringing, they don't
Mm,
want the same thing for their child, so they love that child and protect that child. But then some, I guess it's just a mindset, you know, and it's allow that
yeah,
child.
right.
but Devon, what I want to, yeah, you did that suck a while ago, sorry. What is a mother?
What is a mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, a mother. First of all, a mother is it can be you can say it as a mother who's one who give birth to a child and
Well,
nurture
if
that.
you're going to say wrong,
Wait,
from you're
no,
going to say,
wait, no, and give birth to that child, nurture that child, and bring up that child where that child should grow. And again, you could also say, because you're gonna say, well, then because I didn't bring up a child, give birth to a child, I'm not a mother. Well, you could say,
thank you. So that means I will tell you, say, if you have that state of mind,
yeah, yeah.
there's only a person that give birth to a child.
No, but me not, that's why I wouldn't finish it there. So, but I definitely have to say too, a mother is a woman who also cares for a child, regardless of if would nurture and protect that child, regardless of if she did actually give birth to that child. You get me? So,
Well,
yeah,
you see, a mother
yeah.
is a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse.
Well, some of them are really lie if it's true.
You see, a detective, a
Yeah,
police officer, a supporter, a coach. Right
yeah,
now, I can give my son to Blessing, and
mm,
Blessing grow him with
yeah,
love and teach him, nourish him, give him the support there, teach him well too. When him
yeah.
sick that time,
Mm-hmm.
so you having the child, birth the child, but your morals weak,
Yeah.
or you don't have them support there. You teach your kids wrong. You don't want to see best with other people pitney. You're not a mother.
Mm.
Right.
You's a piece of shit.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, we can't answer that, brains. Because why I say I can't answer that, I mean, not because you're not behaving like a mother does not make you a mother. It does make, other side, and it make you be more like a ignorant mother, because you know your role.
Look that way here. So, you want to see your kids win,
Yeah,
are healthy,
yeah.
are educated, but you go work all dirty deeds just for hold on a next man child, or you hate on a next man child
Not,
because they seem successful, because your child maybe they were successful. Think about the mind of that.
yeah.
Now, when you as a mother or you as a parent cause that's what I'm saying, auntie can grow you, your
Mm,
grandmother can grow you, a stranger can grow you.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why they name the word parenting.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
a mother is somebody that love other people kids,
yeah,
want to see other people kids win.
yeah, definitely.
So, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Life no circulate just run you and your child alone.
But a lot of women don't have a capability or choose not to care for other people kids.
Yeah, because them ignorant. And
Yeah.
for ignorant is a form of sickness.
And it might sound simple, but a lot of mothers would actually dabble in evil to mess with other people kids future.
Yeah. But that's not a fairy tale story, brother.
No,
Not a fairy tale.
It's crazy.
Thank you. So that's why I'm saying. So listen. So you come right back to what I'm saying. If
Yeah,
you don't have the mind, you're not gonna do no dabblings and no evil thing or so. You just have the mind
yeah,
to hate another person's child. True, that child is being successful or educated more than your child. You just hate that child for no reason, bro.
yes,
Come
Joy.
on.
Yes, Joy.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Your intention just
Wrong.
wrong. A
Yeah,
person, so your brethren supposed to can leave him son around your different, or your brother,
yeah.
or a stranger. And you're supposed to can teach that child and love that child just like yours.
That's true.
Because the first thing we have to always remember, things can happen to you.
But even here, in I've met a older man here.
Yeah.
Roughly, it could be my grandfather, and I listen to him or him talk. I think you probably meet him already too. Yeah. Anyhow, if you hear him talk about his kids and how progressive they are and whatever, but at the same time, and used to talk to him all about it, say all the time about it, say you talk about your kids, but you never talk about good about other people's kids, Say
Exactly.
so some people are just like that. And even as I say, it's a woman thing, it's a Mother's Day. But mainly I've seen women here even too. They hate when other women talking about how progressive
Mm-hmm.
her kids is, because her kids, the other woman kids not doing well. So she's so jealous and she talk,
Yeah, I've started carry a heavy heart.
yeah. You know?
What kind of mother you is?
Yeah.
Free
But at,
up. Free up
but
in
at the same time, that mother allow her kids to do all kind of crap and get mixed up in all kind of crap. And they're like girls.
Yeah.
You get me? I say?
Yes, yes.
Them moving far ahead of their age. You
Yeah. Definitely, definitely.
in relationships and stuff like that, when they should be, you know, focusing
Mhm.
more on getting a good education.
Good.
And the
So,
and the other lady now, she's focusing on getting her kids into college and stuff like that. And
mm,
she's so proud of them.
yeah,
And the other lady saying, oh, she just bossy and all
yeah,
that.
something there. Come on.
Yeah,
So you come right back to what we are saying. If you
yeah.
go back, if you even go back in history when a community used to raise a child.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So you know that them people that back then did have good intention.
yeah.
Sure, yeah, you would say, oh,
Good night,
your mother
Keisha.
would
Yeah,
want you. Your mother would want your Flintstone have a people care. You
yeah,
put them in a problem and girl to slap and send you up to your mother too.
yeah. Well,
Darling.
I grew up in the country, and the country where I grew up, I used to hear of that also, and we used to show respect to elderly people there, because even in my time, they never used so well beat or anything. But then, if I do anything wrong, they would tell my mother. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like having a lot of cameras in,
Around.
around the community.
Yes. Yeah, because remember, the elders them are the elders them paved the way for we. All of them, all right, near come a came man, and there was elders here before us.
Yeah.
Them paved here so for we can come and there.
Yeah.
Them come and build up a lot of structure, create use tractor dig out road. You
Hmm.
can't go around elders, bro.
No.
You have to respect elders. So that's why our mother teach you them things. They say have manners to them and you see them because we gonna grow and become elder.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to you, too, Keisha. Yeah. Definitely,
Yes.
brain.
God bless you.
Definitely,
Happy Mother's Day, Keisha.
yeah. Definitely, brain.
You understand? So
Yeah.
we know the whole of them things. All right, look into even this, Devon.
Hmm.
A woman out there, she sell her body just to make our food off table, our kids go to school.
Yeah.
The world criticize, give her all name, take her name force upon her. Prostitute, whore,
Yeah.
rape. But she got to get it done.
Yeah. Do whatever it takes to take care of kids.
Anyway it takes. That's
And
that,
and
that's what
and,
I'm trying to tell you.
and saying that, I see in female doing that too, selling their body to take care of their kids. And trust me, they would not allow their kids to be anything like themselves.
Exactly, bro.
In nothing. I mean, they're more protective, you know? Trust me.
Yeah, brother. When the survival instinct they come in place,
Yeah.
that child, honor you have to honor the woman, the man. Maybe look how we are so now we are seeing it's like, oh, she never had to do that. Yeah, we get that.
Yeah.
Some of them will get us caught up in it because she bring that quick nightly money.
That was the quickest thing.
Yeah, but if she just think as a blow, no,
Yeah.
no, for head this so.
Mhm.
Come remember, back in the days they used to have less job opportunity, like less job.
Yeah.
Most of our mother people close them have to go wash.
Yeah, definitely.
You get the answer to you, bro.
Yeah.
And if you check back then, so them used to get our change like for them pay fee month or the week, $300.
And trust me, for a woman, a mother to go wash someone else, another family clothes,
Close.
that ain't not I would have little white clothes, a little bit of white clothes, and say, all right, I'm not gonna put it in the machine, I'm gonna just wash it out with my hand. That is not something easy.
All right.
Much more
Exactly.
to go wash a whole family.
Other family clothes. And look here. This same person that you suffer with, the same person go wash people dirty clothes with them hand, not even machine, and get how much in disrespect, and use,
Yeah.
Sometimes when they're out of working and she did have the 4 pitney pan her and my brother, she have to give my ass Joe the corona in the corner and I bush, If my ass Joe can get 100 of them time there,
Yeah.
And she go through the hard pressure that through life, my brother.
Yeah.
And when you grow, what you do? You disrespect your mother. Me hate my mother. You don't like mommy. You don't want to take your mother to the massage parlor. You don't want to make sure go do a pedicure. And you're a big scammer. You're a big artist. You need a big job. Or you in a small job. And find it hard to send something to give your mother. And she go through all of them hardship there. You don't deserve to live.
You say I kill them?
No me. Don't think like us. Look into it, brother.
Yeah. I get what you said to the brains.
And who I get all of them money? Yeah, the dolly them.
No dolly.
And when you're not heart broke, who most on run come back to? You meet in a one accident that won't see the most. I hope I never go curl up it.
Because that's the thing, so that's the only woman you can say until that doors part.
I want to care, brother, man. You need to tell a bro, man, say it's no comparison, man, and matchable, bro.
Yeah, because your wife can left you, your girlfriend can left you.
Bro, but this is conversation that I have with Kira.
And they can guess what they're gonna be? They're gonna be your ex. They were their ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex. But guess what? Your mother can never be your ex-mother.
Exactly. This is conversation we have with Pinky, bro. Like, sit down our conversation.
She can never be your ex-mother. She can be your mother of your ex, but not your ex-mother.
You get to me? I say, yeah, bro, because you see, you would even know, brother. You would even know, bro. More time a day and some things I want we can do for my mother, bro. Like, travel go someplace and but the thing not ripe yet, but we still now wait for it ripe, bro. We are do it, bro. I could have even $10, bro.
True.
Trust me.
Yeah, especially those selfless mothers, selfless. I mean selfish, but selfless.
Bro.
Yeah.
Them said what the word is discernment spirit where a person can sense things.
Yeah.
Just for a woman to become a mother, majority of them that installing of them, bro. Your mother see certain little things before it happen.
Yeah.
She can't tell you say that friend they no good, bro. She can't tell you say, yo, son, that woman. All right, may I show you how great mother is. Walk with me now.
Yeah.
Before you could have do DNA, like a DNA machine or whatsoever, even thing to involve.
Yeah.
And you have a child, your mother can come at the hospital and look at your child.
And say that's your child.
And say it's not your child or it's your child.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. You would have never believed it. 99.999 with the decimal them on it.
Yeah.
Them right. Them may tell you no ramp with mother. Them beat any DNA machine.
That's true. Majority of the time.
They can't tell you, bro. Some of them know a virgin, man. Where it's a retarded girl, man. The man get little from man and breed her, man. And then him end up start call, man. And I say, I don't feel pity, man, and take for himself, man. Gone a country, gone breeze out, kite at in a community. And when the girl goes, say, I don't know the mother there, she send things to the girl. She
Yeah.
support the retarded girl. She go down at the yard to the retarded girl, cushion her, talk with her as retarded she should be. When the retarded girl have the child, the mother turn up. And the mother call him and say, oi, drunk run around. You're pitting this. I'm going to look on the tour.
It's only in Jamaica.
Come on, bro. And look here now. The G's tell mommy, I want to your mommy, I'm bad up your mother on the phone and I feel pick me and them I tell life for the man. And retarded girl, they are liar than him, we hurt her and
Yeah.
till what? He may end up go to the DNA. And when he do the DNA, I feel him child. And the
Yeah.
mother end up now have that child now from the retarded girl and grow her. And in there all over the place, he will send her money when he ready. So anybody that hating on their mother or you hate your mother, for me, I can tell it straight up. Because there's nothing. see the girl there when we sing Ambition and say, me nah you pan bossy.
Yeah.
Yeah, girly.
Chanel Moore.
And good. She
Yeah.
and her mother have a difference and she speak her mind.
Yeah.
Because she's going through things. Parents do stuff too. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
Yeah. And I admired her too, because her naturalness.
Good.
She
And she
not,
come back for an interview and she talks straight up.
yeah.
That she love her mother and it's her grandmother grew her and she said, Mommy, I forgive you.
Yeah.
Come on. And she even said, she said, money that I give to my mother, the people them who grow me, that is my father, mother, them supposed to get them amount of money there.
Yeah.
When me give my mother where it gone left me with them. So things can fix.
Because if you realize now, a lot of times, those mothers at that time, they didn't really want to have any kids to hold them back. You know, grandma always be one.
True.
Yeah, they leave the kids with.
And as I say, man, I just love to every woman out there, man, and every mother, as I tell you, stepmother.
And grandmother too, not just say our mother, but grandmother, because
grandmother.
A lot of us grandmother play a very important role. Even my grandmother, even though she died, my mother. Yeah, my father, whenever our relationship. But my mother, I mean, I know her because I live with her, but she had more than one grandkids.
Yeah.
That she was taking care of us, living with her. She taking care of.
You know, ramp with them. Hey, you see them grandmother there? When the mother then can't manage the 4-6 people, she said, send me grandpit then come.
Yeah, and that's true.
The grandmother there.
I mean, you wouldn't see mother growing up so much kids, but your grandmother was doing
it. Man. I see grandpit around them and run up a dog, man. They keep their heart pumping.
Yeah, she do it. Trust me. It was like a duty to her.
You have this lady named Miss Archie. She did come from Manchester, moving in my community, living close to her mother, and she and my mother become good friends. Yeah. She have kids when she moved come at Kingston with. And her mother used to come in my community, you know, because as I said, them did move come at Kingston, but she did still live in Manchester, which is her mother.
Yeah.
And her mother just love me. Love me. And she said, Mr. Rudy, come here, she send up pudu come give me sweet potato, Irish, carrot. Me I tell you from Manchester. And every time they are going to Manchester, they taking me.
Yeah.
Now, I remember I went there and spent a holiday. Come here, tell you, so that lady just take on to me. I love me because I did rude in a charge.
Yeah.
It's rude, this and that, man. I mean, but she just love me. I don't know what I say. The lady bake pudding and give everybody. See? Everybody. And somebody or the kids them end up and eat my slice of pudding because I that help out with some cousin or uncle down in the bush. I never forgot. And then eat my pudding. I'm come up and go and wicked up a yard for the slice of pudding where the people that where they eat, you know. And she said, come here, my boy, and don't worry yourself, man. I'm gonna make a pudding special for you, man. Don't worry your head, nobody with them, man. Guys, a woman can bake in and I put them nice, you know, bro.
Yeah.
And they tell me, said, don't worry yourself, man. But they stay. All right. You don't know, say it happened where me did for come in a town to my mother. So me will come with Misaji. So even who come from Kingston at the time, even Misaji kids them, which would have been the woman grad kids them, would have stay. And I come in a town with Misaji for some reason pretending with my mother and then come back down. But them I come up the hill from down at the yard to come up, we will take taxi to go in a Mandeville town and then head out to Kingston. And me there behind everybody and broke one stick, you know. Here?
Yeah.
My pudding. Because I tell you, look, she bake pudding for me back, you know. And now me I go in for my mother now, so you know me I pudding a go for my mother and thing and me can reach up and eat pudding because I love pudding them time they me I tell you about, you know. So you know, so the stick and they behind everybody. And go push out the taxi stand because them help me with my local namstack, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then and Misaji jump in at the front seat and say, come in, Mikkel, and I tell everybody later. Brother, I start swinging the stick all, but I'm going at taxi. Go see the bad man. And the taxi man up here say, you want tea? And Misaji I say, why you do that? And be excitement up there, brother. You see me anyway, me and Misaji gone. You see me? Gone and thing, and my mother here, and my mother vex about it, and Jesus peace and thing until the lady end up call my mother on the phone at the time. And I said, but she not understand how me lick the pit them and she be back a whole puddle for me.
Yeah.
See? But she there on the phone with my mother and I dry to the elderly lady anyway, because soul rest in peace, you know.
Yeah.
I dry to that elderly lady, you know. Because she's telling my mother on the phone, say, boy, one thing with him, man, as bad as him be, man, is a principle, man. And I have that principle in me right up till now because I don't lick them. Because true me get back one pudding, you know.
Yeah.
Is the principle. Who want to get on a slice, when I trouble my slicer.
Oh, so regardless, I get your slice, you just want to whip them.
Me get a whole pudding. This is my fun, man.
Yeah.
I try with that lady them, man. I said, I don't know where the lady in the send come give me you.
Yeah.
No, where the lady in the send come give me.
And she was not your biological grandmother.
I tell you, bro.
Yeah.
Brother, what me I tell you about? Me not tell you about one little scam. Me I tell you one crocus bag of sweet potato, carrot. And some me I get them in the car. Them woman they plant, you know.
Yeah.
I tell you, so I got a woman funeral you. That ball you. Remember me tell you, man. Them woman they show you real love when you got them woman they yeah. Me can't come back and tell my mother nothing bad, bro.
Yeah. Treat her like.
I want to tell you, man. Woman they show me for light wood fire. Cause me ever they run them and I love they down in the farm and cause some is a youth from state from me always like going to the country.
Yeah.
Cause from me young, I always me I carry my bigger brother country, you know. Any country my mother, I just go one time or two times. And me I bring him. Sometimes even when I dey on the bus and I say, Jesus P, me miss my spot I crying, start crying now. Cause me younger than him. And I me I carry him to the country, but I play with him like in the bus. Yeah man, definitely man. Yeah man.
We can brain after you get a whole pudding.
When I say I must try that man.
Wicked. I take it a whole pudding.
One pudding.
Yes, discipline.
Yeah man. And as I said, a lady them man and she does, you know, she always let them know man, no ramp with him man and don't play with him because as I say, she see that principle that in me.
Yeah.
For me is a look at you. Cause I'm playing thinking about me always mature. Always mature than my age. My age and me and my state of mind and brain never. Yeah, and me as a youth, even I play with you, the kids in my age, I always go hang out around some big man. Then we all play all them damn and drink them Guinness and me still go lean up, even if they even run me. Me walk off 2 steps and run on one corner taking a reasoning.
Yeah.
I mean that for me young bro. Yeah man. so I say good man, I just love man.
Yeah, but as I said, brain, I mean a mother not to be a mother who child, you know.
Yeah,
a mother not to be the mother of those kids or a child in order for love and care.
Yeah man, because as I say a mother, everything about a mother is just she's a whole complete product of love.
Yeah.
And a whole complete product of love is them keep the world moving, is them keep the home active.
Yeah.
Mothers within the home.
Yeah.
You get what me I say? And them the home supposed to have that comfort.
Yeah. But even when we go to Jamaica, I go to supermarket and we look at the price for stuff, and I'm like, who was the Minister of Finance, Favor Johnson, whatever I want to name at one
Mm.
point? I was saying that there's no way that man should be the Minister of Finance.
Yeah.
It should be a woman.
Yeah. Cause them good at that.
Not just any woman too, but
Hey, what if
a
you're
single
not
mother.
going?
A single mother.
True boy.
You get
True.
what I'm
True.
saying?
Them
Because
good.
only a single mother can actually, I don't know how they do it,
Them do it, boy.
but oh, they were minimum wage
Them
and
work it, man.
feed the kids.
Mhm.
That's just crazy. You get me saying? That's a woman. Most women in Jamaica, are all over the world. They're like miracle workers.
Yes, they are. They are.
Yeah, they're
They know
miracle
to put a
workers.
dollar.
It's a big up every woman, single mother especially. Yeah, and I emphasize on single mother because my
Yeah,
mother was a single mother.
definitely. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, taking care of them kids, and
Yeah, man.
none
Them
of,
sacrifice, man. Them
none of the
sacrifice
kids,
and much.
none of them don't go hungry or go to bed hungry. You
True,
know,
man.
I mean, and I'm sending them to school and all of that. Even my mother never used to go to church. Can't believe. My mother was not going to church. I don't remember when my mother started going to church or whatever, but I mean, probably when she get little or when she get older, she start with church. But she used to ensure that I go to church.
Yes, man.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No matter no praying woman to man. Go
Yeah.
down pan it. Pray
And
over
when,
them.
and when I was living with my grandmother, you nobody could stay home. I remember my uncle when him get bigger, him decide to stay home because him say my man, and him never stay at the yard long neither.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mother never really, my grandmother never uphold with once you're in her house, you are going to church on a Saturday morning. Nobody staying home. Everybody going to church. You know, those
True.
was real. And trust me, my grandmother is not like her husband was sickly, and
Mm-hmm.
she was the only one taking care of her kids and her grandkids. She do farming. She have goats.
Cha no youth.
I
Cha.
mean, at time I remember I used to get mama used to use goat milk to boil porridge.
Wow.
When I say goat milk, I can tell you
Thanks for doing that, bro.
cow milk is white and goat milk is yellow.
Yeah.
But it was rich.
Yes.
Yeah. But mama, trust me, God bless her soul. She did long
Yeah,
time.
man.
But
You're the elderly lady, man. You're the queen, man. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but trust me, those and when mama used to cook at that time, they didn't have season like now.
Mm-hmm.
The food used to taste good. I don't know. As I said, I don't know how she do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why I have this thing for cooking too, and just do it naturally. It's just like it's not something that I don't know if it's something that I actually learn. I think it's more something that I inherit and I really learn.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I inherit cooking. Just
Yeah. Cause that maybe come down from the
yeah. It's like it's in my genes.
Mm-hmm. Cause me always say you have to do some tough piece of cooking you.
Yeah,
But
I didn't have nothing to do with. I mean, me learning recipe and cooking fancy food. That's
but
natural.
but
Yeah,
Devon,
yeah,
one problem I have with my mother.
yeah.
And mommy, if you hear this, I'm sorry. You get that the truth. The one problem I don't like to go to market or go on the road with my mother. She stopped
Uh,
everybody
yeah,
having a conversation, bro. I'm like, we can't do this, bro.
yeah,
Do my guy market all pan week, pan Saturday with my mother.
yeah,
I want to come out of the yard, you just want to go on the road, you know.
yeah,
God, trust me, bro.
yeah. Yes, dry. Cook goat milk and drink. Yeah, I'm saying I call dry, but just not doing it right. Yeah, man. We such a stay a long brain. No,
Oh,
come
yeah,
on,
say, man.
fucking can.
We can't, because look here, no, Devon.
You're
Because
right.
remember, you said them should be like Minister of Finance. You know.
Yeah.
She stop here, so how much for this and that? And the person say, oh,
Mm,
£20 and she walk, go down, until she can get it for even $16.
15 cents less.
And I tell you, say, bro, it just,
Yeah.
you see me, I say, but, and I mean, I show you, them thing about me can go market, them thing me can shop, me know,
Yeah.
yeah, me know, that me I try to tell you, bro. You get to me, I say, yeah, and as I say, bro, man, The thing I not joke, man. Mommy grow right, man. I make me
So,
proud of my mother, bro.
so
I
man, so
me willing to do this all over again, bro.
yeah,
Choose my mother to come inside of her womb and she birthed me.
yeah.
Me, I tell you, bro, again and again.
One problem used to have with mommy, especially when I come home from school and she was washing and cooking at the same time.
Yeah.
I used to hate that.
I wash and cook. Yo, like you wash just a cook alone.
Yeah, no cooking will take long for done. I do more washing than cooking.
I tell you. Trust me, bro. You think I look at all smoke bone them ladies there in them high, bro. Just
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
You can catch a fire and them little thing there, brother.
yeah. And
Brother,
big,
that's what I tell you, sir. Them thing they alone show me, say, bro.
yeah.
Me just after day and day for my mother, emotionally.
That's why it no matter where I go or where I am, I will go outside and catch a wood fire and cook whatever I
Yeah,
want.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
kind of business when how it want look to anybody. It is natural. That's why even when I do it, I mean I record, it is just natural
Mm-hmm.
because anywhere I go, I will always be a country boy.
Yeah, man. I real life.
Yeah,
And and Devon to more and big up. You say mother them where
yeah,
miscarriage, lose a child through childbirth. That's like
yeah,
them take it hard in it, really hard. But
yeah. They never get over it with you.
yeah, them you know if you give up, you see me. There's no
Yeah,
say
Yeah.
a life and you know we have
but,
people out here, you have people out here who still unknown, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. That's the reason a lot of females have given birth.
But Devon,
And
you break up, man.
I don't know why. Yeah, you're not hear me clear now.
Blessing, you realize him a break up or what?
Ah,
You
Am I
realize,
breaking up lessons?
I'm not hear you.
Am I breaking up?
No, I'm not hear anything like that.
oh well,
Okay,
everything good on your end then, Devon.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's what a lot of females that get actually give birth and can give birth, and there are ladies out there who as soon as they get pregnant, they normally have miscarriage. But a lot of females out there who can, and they do a lot of
Yeah, stupidness.
taking the baby to the cemetery, as we say in Jamaica.
Yeah. That's what, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You know, we
yeah,
want the mother to know say there's man out here, people out here where honor and show and love and you know,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
just strong up and just know say one of them did, and you have woman to where don't get any kids, but you have your niece, you have your nephew, show them love. You
yeah.
Ah,
still can have
that's
them,
me.
huh?
That is me because I don't
Oh,
have a
you
child.
don't have any kids?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So you
But
go,
I
man.
have a
Normal pre
mother-in-law.
man. Normal pre man. Trust me, for you show your nephew love and other people kids love, and you're
Yeah,
supposed to have a granddaughter, not a grand, a goddaughter. That's why this is a thing we
Right.
create. A goddaughter, a
Mhm.
godson.
yeah.
Yeah, but then come around, show them love,
For
support
your
them.
for your nurture kids and you love them
Yes,
and you
man.
show them love the same way.
Yes, man. I love other people, kids and thing, you know what I mean?
You are being a mother more than enough other mother.
And I want to say this too, you know, there is a lot of woman in this case.
Oh yeah,
Like when I'm in an argument with either a family member or a friend, them say, go ahead, say I can't breathe. Like,
yeah,
come on.
You're barren. Back
Yeah,
in the days, we used to call you barren.
yeah.
yeah.
And they disrespect the woman, them like you have a control over this. You
Like
don't
like
have a control over that.
like brains. I have family members, um, females, and
Yeah,
one don't have a child, and one day one said to me, that's she was sending out the other one child,
yeah,
and she was like, let me pick me alone and go breed.
yeah,
And I can tell that happened a long time, but after she see me, she tell me it happened a long time, but
yeah.
it hurt her. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
you
that's
that?
so true.
And
Yeah.
it wasn't recently she tell her, but but,
Yeah.
yeah. So people
You have
really,
to do them thing there, bro. The people, them not a control over them thing there, bro.
yeah,
Because my
yeah,
mind and the person, them go through a lot of sex and have a sex, right? Through majority of their life. And then
yeah,
don't get any child. If you cost the
Oh,
woman,
you weren't
but
made to be a to breed
exactly,
to
exactly,
produce. You
exactly. And if
know.
you
So
yes, like
I said it earlier to Oli. I said, listen. a lot of women out there, they no matter what the man do, ejaculate, whatever, if your body's not made up for it,
Exactly.
it's not gonna happen.
and and
Exactly.
and sometime too they did not go through certain procedure that they should have gone through. You get me? I'm
True.
saying
True.
that
What do you mean
that
certain
they could actually
procedure?
get, you know, and
What
then
do you
before you know
mean?
it,
I don't
before you know it,
understand that.
it's too late. Well, I don't know if I should even say it's too late. Honestly, I should say it's
Oh,
too
like
late.
what you try to mean is like to hold back, use, protective
No,
protection while
no,
and
no,
then
no.
decide.
When I said, like for example, you say you didn't get you not get any, and
um,
you did not get pregnant.
And
You know,
the reason
sometimes
why
it's
I
sometimes.
chose that is because
Uh-huh.
one, I didn't see that father
Oh,
figure as how I see my father was in my
exactly. So
mother's life.
yeah.
And I never believe in running over this Tom and Harry. But
Oh,
when you reach a certain age and you realize that hasn't, happened to you, then it's like, hey, what you gonna do? You just call it a day.
So it's
You
not
know?
like you
So
couldn't.
it's not like I could, no.
You choose
I
not
know I
to.
could, but it was my choice of the father. I
You
didn't
didn't see
see
that father. Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
father image in a man. I didn't see
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So you didn't just want a sperm donor per
No,
se.
I didn't want it because if that were the case,
Yeah,
I remember that when I went to my GYN and he was like, you're first, you're fine, you're good.
the
Why
first
don't
pregnant.
you? I can help you. You know, that meaning that, artificial insemination. And then
Yeah,
when I look at it, I'm like, there's not a man that I can say father in, but then that wouldn't be fair to the child just because I want to be a mother to go out there and to get a sperm donor, you know what I mean? And then
yeah.
what can I tell the child? Where's my daddy?
yeah, yeah,
What type of person this is? Because in those things, I guess clinics that have that option, they don't relate or inform you of the child
hmm,
father because it's just a sperm donor.
Yeah,
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 There are certain privileges.
yeah.
yeah. I get that.
You know.
But
So I don't. It's not that I couldn't have, but it was my choice at the time. But
yeah,
now it's too late.
no,
It's
no,
gonna
no.
be either me or the child.
I don't believe it's too late.
No, it would be late. No, no, no.
In in
Being
in
over
in
50, no, it's an high risk. No, you gotta call it what it is.
No, it's not what it is. It's what man says it is. Put it that way.
No, so hold on. I'm over 50, right?
Uh-huh.
Looking pre-menopause and all of that, right? If I
Mm-hmm.
meet the man and say I'm gonna have a child,
Uh-huh.
biologically, I don't think my body could be capable at a certain age. It's a
Mm-hmm.
known fact for women.
Oh,
Well. Blessing. I know a lady. I know a lady for fact
yeah.
that she got a son when she was 50. Her first child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like I just reached 50. I'm over 50.
Yeah. I
So,
understand though.
Yeah.
no, no,
But
no,
but
no.
as for me, blessings,
Hmm.
I just can't wrap my mind around saying it's too late. that's
Oh, I
that's
know that. I
that's it just
understand that. And
if
I'm
it mess
willing
up
to
brain,
accept, I
that
am willing to accept that man's
yeah,
child as my
yeah,
own.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying.
So for me, I don't think health-wise that would be safe. And I know some women out there would agree with me.
And Jai say I want to cuss you. I want to cuss me for a Jai.
Well, Joyce, so coming not even a read, but just a listen to you guys.
She
Well, I
want
can't even fall asleep.
she want to cuss me because of me telling you that I mean I can't wrap my mind around saying it's too late. Sierra, when I read Sierra was I
Listen,
mean
have
100-year old.
children,
Yeah, yeah,
abortion,
yeah, 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 Devon.
relationship.
True.
So me just can't wrap my head around that.
Melina, repeat what you just said, because me not read, me not follow what Joy not say, to be honest.
No, I was saying Sierra was 100-year.
Right,
She was past the age of childbearing, but then she conceived.
right.
You get what I'm saying? So me just get wrap my head around it.
Yeah, but those are the days when I'm not saying that God don't walk about men now. He walks around men
It
spiritually.
does
But in those
actually
days
no.
it was like,
Those wait no. If you're gonna say that, you're gonna say those were the days when God was walking with with man, but no, God is walking within man.
oh yeah.
So just imagine. So that a Sarah. Well, you never
But
tell.
that's
You can't tell.
God blessed.
Well, blessings is the reincarnation of Sierra. Put it away there.
Mm-hmm. Well, all
Well,
right.
maybe when I meet the right man, joy, maybe if it happens, because I even read the other day where this woman was like in her 80s, 90,
Mm.
and she was like a surrogate for her own daughter. So I don't know. I don't think I would really run the risk of that. No, at this age,
Then, then,
I wouldn't do
then,
it.
blessings. What if that man come along and you find out that you're pregnant? What do you do? What would you say?
If it comes along and I find I'm pregnant, oh God, I would be glad. But if the listen,
I'm going to call you.
my
You.
doctor has to be in home with me or I'm at the hospital because that would be that's a tight issue for women after a certain age.
Oh,
Well,
But if it happens, oh God, I would have been. But that may be in another life, but I don't think so.
well, I see him
I
in
don't
Sierra.
think
I see him
so.
in Sierra was doubtful still, but it did
But
happen.
I would love because you know what, boss and Oli,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
although and I have to be very practical and
yeah,
honest, I don't think maybe you guys might object or oppose or agree. I
yeah.
don't think a woman is truly fulfilled until she has a biological child.
Well,
As a
um,
woman,
as a woman, only you can speak that from a man perspective. From a man perspective, I I don't know if I can comment on that. What you say?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Well, I need Joy since Joy is the only female on this
yeah, yeah,
platform right now.
yeah,
Joy, could you please call in and enlighten most on what I just said, or maybe type or
yeah.
something?
I say
Because
you
I
can,
need
because I
another.
mean, because you saying
Mhm.
that mean you don't feel, even if you had up, you still wouldn't feel complete. So I understand.
Well, something. To be honest with you guys, at one point, I thought of adoption. Hello.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I thought of adoption, and if I had adopted, I would
Uh-huh.
have adopted a child that, like, the child was born this minute, and I adopted because we have those features there in the U.S. where we
Oh,
could do that, and I was thinking of that at a point,
as a young one,
but huh?
a child that is young.
That's just born because you have women that goes in and they give up their child at birth. They
Okay,
do that.
really?
They have women, yes, they have women that does that.
Okay.
Yes, they do that. But then again, at one point, I was like, because I remember my sisters and I, we had a discussion, and I was like, you know what? Because you know how they have these adoption thing. I see these cute little chummy little baby, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. But
Mm,
the thing for me is like, on the other hand, I said to myself, I was working.
mm-hmm.
I had a very busy lifestyle with my job. How could I manage to be, because I think at that point I was thinking partial selfish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if if I have that child, adopt that child, how would I manage in the morning getting myself to work, taking that child to
Daycare.
the daycare, then coming back and picking up that child, and it's like all kind of things was going through my mind. So because of that, I didn't venture into it. But
Okay.
to be honest, now I look at a lot of eras because as a woman, and any woman out there will truthfully say that at time you will sit back and that mother feeling, that mother nurturing comes to you, and you wish that you should have play it against all the odds and just go for it.
Yeah, yeah,
If you are true to yourself and gonna be honest to yourself. But
yeah,
as I'm saying, ladies out there, if you feel that, because most time we thought about the men not having children, but sometimes, maybe I was from the era that I was taught differently. You have to be married, have children, the person has to be this. Then you're looking for a perfect person. In the end, you're the ones that being left out in the end.
yeah, yeah,
I know boss could elaborate on that part,
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
because they
well,
have a wide knowledge of things.
yeah, so Joy, the here now.
Joy is here now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, Joy.
Good night, everyone. My first question is Sarah
Mother,
in
happy
the
Mother's
Old
Day,
or the New
Joy.
Testament?
Huh?
My first question is Sarah in the Old or the New Testament?
She's in the Old Testament, but Jesus says, greater things than these I shall do because I go unto my
So,
Father.
so I'm going to go on the
So
topic.
probably
I'm
she
going to
can get a
just
triplet
ask
now.
this question. No.
Uh-huh.
The other day we were talking about stuff to eat. You said that was the Old Testament. So why now can be a situation now where blessings
Mm-hmm.
can go out now and have a child at her age,
Mm-hmm.
and Sarah had, and back then they couldn't do certain things because it's in the Old Testament. So why are you trying to set up
So,
blessings
so look
now
here now. Why
for
are
complication?
why are you comparing apple and oranges? It's two different things.
True.
Oh,
Because
so
because Sarah don't match
tell me now.
Sarah situation don't match with the Old Testament or the New Testament. Because one is based on
Really
Philip.
much.
Moses law,
Yeah,
right? And one is based on grace, right?
right.
Yeah, so it's two
Really
different.
much.
And faith because she didn't have a child and God gave her a child. You get what I'm saying? But then we're talking about food and all that. So it's like apple and oranges.
No, apple and oranges. I hear insanity tell you that. But anyway,
Yeah.
But when I cut you guys, but listen, what reflect back to my mind? Look at Mary. The angel came.
Uh-huh.
Mary didn't have sex. The
Yeah.
angel came and told her that it's gonna happen. And in the
Yeah.
meantime, she had a child, and it was not Joseph.
Yeah.
so
And there
let's
were
get
people
back
in the
up
era
there.
was like, "Oh, can she be not married, not have,
Um,
consumed with a man, consummated, whatever you call it."
yeah.
And yet she should bring forward. So if you compare those two different things of Sarah
And
and
Sarah,
Mary,
Mary was what? Two cousin.
huh? Mary was a Virgin
So the
Mary.
next question is
No cousin them. Sarah and Mary.
if
So
if you
no, no,
brother
no, no,
Brain,
no, no,
That
so
I don't know.
Hearing
That
you.
I don't know.
no. Me mix up that. Yeah.
I'm hearing you.
Sapphire,
Uh-huh.
question now. So Mary come with pregnancy
Yeah.
and you never have sex. So if somebody when your girlfriend come to you and tell us that she pregnant, she never had sex, then you gotta accept it.
But Jesus,
Likewise, you brother Brain, if
but but
Pinky come to you and
but
pregnant and you
Jesus
never
born
do it
already.
and say Jesus, you know.
Jesus born already. Don't bring.
Exactly.
No.
And Joy,
Hmm.
I am brother brain, and
Yeah.
you can't look for Devon is Devon means me, Jesus is Jesus.
Right.
You understand?
Oh,
No, no,
okay.
no. Mary, that's Mary calling,
Right.
Yeah.
right? No,
Okay.
maybe that does only came to just happen for
And that
Mary only, or Sarah, yesterday lady name.
yeah. And that
Yeah, the one where that was old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for them purpose that.
yeah. And
Her
and
faith.
and Mary was just one half case. That never
The
happened again.
chosen woman
Exactly.
to bring
So
So,
that
forth
just
Jesus.
we are
okay,
calling that.
yes, right then and there. I have no more comment. How you
No,
can
no, Joy, please don't go. I want to hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Don't leave.
So
I rest my case right there.
that
No, no, Joy, please. I'm asking you. All right, base Joy
Like,
on what I talk about the over certain age.
blessings want to ask you something, Joy. Yeah, go on,
go
blessing.
ahead.
Yeah, no, I was saying earlier that a woman doesn't feel complete biological unless she produces a child. In my case, I don't have any children, but There are times you feel like you're not completely old. What I think biologically, I
It's
my
a
body was still capable, right, of having a child, but I didn't see the person that I think that should be designated as the child father.
yeah,
I was looking at how I was brought up with my father in the home, and I didn't see a father figure in a man.
Yeah.
So all if I was saying what now if find a man, would you accept or glad that you become pregnant? Oh yes, I would. But then being over 50, that impose a medical risk right there.
I hear it. So what's the question?
no, but she was asking you.
That was the question. How
No,
would you
no,
would you
first of
agree
all,
with me or oppose with me or the option was I should have like overlook the odds and like just go for it.
Well, it's already gone, but already we're gone, but the morning can't come, but the evening can gone past
Yeah.
already. But sometimes you have to step out of character, and
Mhm.
you can't follow tradition. You have to just go out and, because I'm pretty sure most likely you could have find a man who could have get you pregnant and give you a child. But basically, I look for your father, maybe a father figure, or you somebody with with the father qualities.
yeah, that's more
But
Mhm.
like it. Mm-hmm.
you don't find it and they gone bad already. Maybe, who knows? You could find example a thief and you get a good pitney and the pitney not come out to be a thief. But because you look for your father figure, they have
Right,
a child, you end up with none. But
right.
there's
Okay.
always
All right. You
option.
see, you
You can
see I want to say something about that too.
Yeah.
But as me say, I don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have nothing bad to say. I'm just speaking of what I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as me say, a lot of women out there that cannot have a child, still honor them.
Yeah.
Because majority of them want that opportunity.
Yeah.
And by just wanting to be a mother, trust me, it mean a lot. See?
Yeah.
Now, some of them sickly, have fibro, other complication.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And Brother
Some
Green, not only that again, I'm going to cut it there a second because
yeah,
since I came on here,
yeah,
I gather some knowledge
yeah,
and a lot of people don't know it. And I'm going to tell you what.
yeah.
Sometimes you see persons there losing their pregnancy, constantly losing it as they get pregnant. Sometimes it's happened to do with their blood type.
Oh, wow.
So, and I'm not going to detour because it's going to fall under the same topic. Because, for example, you would wonder how a lady got pregnant, and as they got pregnant, the baby just just coming out of the body just like that.
Yeah,
Sometimes it happens to do with a blood type. If you're an O negative person, for example, and you have a B, can't remember the rest of blood type them right now, but a different blood type come to you
yeah,
A, B,
and
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 B,
gets
O,
you
something like
pregnant.
that. Yeah.
You're gonna flush the child out because the negative that is inside your body going to basically tell you so you have to terminate the pregnancy. During that time now, a lot of people lose a lot of pregnancy because they don't have the knowledge. Yes, it have a great impact on
mm-hmm,
them because they feel hurt, they make them feel less of a woman,
mm-hmm.
they make them feel um as if sometimes them even question them feel it reach the point where them even jealous after people pick me or if they see a child out there them even say to themselves, and if me did have one, me da do a better job. So technically, you would have say a bad man allow man for them pick me. Sometimes you have to
Yeah,
come back and catch yourself. But
yeah,
because certain knowledge did not put to you
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
within that time, your body constantly flushing that pregnancy. And I've learned that a lot of female
yeah,
gone through it. And they said, one of the things they come out and said, they have low, not no because they don't even take time out to check their blood type. And I learned
Mm.
this since I become a blood donor.
All
I
right.
learned all of this.
So stick a pin. So
Mhm.
you're saying if I'm O negative and
Yes.
meet a woman that is O negative, that can be a problem.
No, you don't need the injection because both of you have the same blood type. Because what a
No,
negative
I'm
and
not
negative
speak.
give
No, I'm
you,
not
you
speaking of an
are good.
injection. No, I'm not speaking of an injection. I'm speaking of me
Type of
feeling
blood
myself of a
count.
blow
If you are
of
O negative and your partner O negative, you are perfect. Both are no good.
oh. So what about if she's A, I'm O? It can be a problem. That's what you're
It's gonna
saying.
be a problem. Yes, it's gonna
Okay,
be a
so
problem.
let me bring back everybody brain to when I mentioned I learned something that you have women in America or maybe China, Africa, and they cannot get pregnant by the nation, by them
Yes, and they
them
go
them
out.
people cannot get them pregnant. She
Yes.
that
Sometimes
white
then some
woman,
people have a fertility problem as well. And I'm gonna say this to you again. I know few persons here right now on the island.
yeah,
And one of the person here have a YouTube channel and she make herself public, but I won't call her name.
name, yeah,
Right.
And um she's even on TikTok.
yeah,
And I know of other person here who who she tell herself that she have fertility problem. Sometimes the person or the two person don't match.
yeah,
And
definitely,
and
definitely,
you
definitely,
Yeah.
so when you say over in China,
yeah,
you're probably saying that, and again, it can be very stressful because sometimes you are married,
yes, yeah, you know, let go,
and when you're married to the person,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
band this up,
teach
yeah,
person
stuff,
a child, so mentally it wreck you.
yeah,
Yes.
true,
So yes, as what you said, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there who probably can't have a child who have miscarriages. Who some people not even sometimes they sit down and sometimes them even go out and if them break apart the husband or anything should have happened as they reach they got pregnant and that's what
yeah, yeah,
happened to a female here that I know right now.
yeah,
She have
yeah,
and she break up with that man. She got pregnant.
yeah. I know of a lot of situation like that.
But it's the
So
body of the man. Yeah.
sometimes it's not the fact that oh you can't
Yeah,
pregnant
blow
and then
womb,
I
yeah,
come
yeah. But
even
look
though
here though.
Mother's
But look
Day,
here
But
though.
you see, Joy, for me, it was a choice of who I want to
I'm
select.
not really referring to
You
you.
know, I know you're not, but I'm saying for me, that is my issue.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I
okay.
mean? Yes, that is my issue. That was
Because
my
yeah, blessed,
So
choice.
blessed.
even today, let me hurry up before coming going come off. Even today, which is Mother's Day,
Yeah,
for example, person call send me messages today. You know, have one picnic, you're barring mule and all this stuff. Persons do it
they're just
because
being
persons don't even
nasty.
know how
Mm-hmm.
to react to a person because sometimes them use them fertility problem and
Yes,
them tell them use it against them and them take it as fun and them
Yo,
don't
them for stop
know
them thing they do.
yes,
mentally they are
They need
killing.
to stop them thing there.
No, I'm
yes.
telling you, person do it because I've received messages today on my phone
Cha no style.
that person telling me, "Oh, you make your big and your little nieces and nephews
Here
them
they all in something there.
me and all of that." So persons who don't have a child, when it comes to these days, sometimes they block it out. They don't even take phone calls. Sometimes you send them messages say Happy Mother's Day. They find it even hard. Basically, they take it as you're mocking them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
for
yes,
true.
that's
They know
true.
that you don't have a child. So
Mm-hmm.
it's yes. So sometimes when you reach to the point you reach for adoption, sometimes you don't even feel you just want to give birth to your own child. You just want to feel the
Biological,
sense in
yes.
your
I said that
womb.
earlier.
You just
Yes,
want to have all of this.
So so
yes,
All of
so
this going on, the morning sickness, the cravings, and all of that. You need them for yourself. So
but
even
joy.
though you know within a certain,
and
Yeah,
and that was another point with me too. At one point I'm like, oh, I don't want to feel sick because I've seen my sister when she got pregnant or when she went through the whole thing. And then, it's all of that too, when I reach another point. But my major point is that I didn't see the right man.
Oh,
That was my issue. I didn't
But
see the right
blessing,
man.
I'm gonna say something to you. You would not know you don't see the right man. Maybe you
No,
the
I
quality
didn't
you
see the
looking
right
for.
man. No,
No,
no.
you would not know that because you didn't give it a try. So you cannot say that.
I gave it a
You
try.
did not give it a try. You
Yes,
did
I
not.
did.
Maybe you meet your father doing this. Probably the person come with a different
Listen,
character and a different way of doing their thing.
listen.
And
I
then
had
it's a
one
good.
individual. I had one individual that we were friends before I even left the country. He went to the US before me, and then afterward I went back to the US when my papers from my parent came through. That's how I went to the US. We hook up because we were corresponding. This guy I've known him for years, all my life. I thought he would have been the one. But seeing him running around with different women and not having something stable, but educationally up there, he got it. So I
Alright.
didn't see, and
That's
then
it.
whoever else come after, I didn't
Maybe me
see
go
that.
sound like brother. Maybe me go be like brother Brain now, and maybe me go maybe take something out of fire thing right now. Alright.
Hmm.
The man probably running around, yes, and all of that. Yes, and you never see where I do. He never see where I stop and you never want to catch this and never want to catch that. But what if I you was the woman to cool him down? Have
true.
you ever think about that?
I've done it. I've spoken to him. I was like, this is not the life. This is not all we first started. So he just was who he is. So, that was it. And then
Alright,
whoever
I'm
came
going to give you an
after that,
example.
hmm
I have a big brother working on a popular radio station right now in Jamaica.
hmm
And when I moved to Spanish Town, you see,
hmm
I meet my brother. And trust me, I'm going to use it in Gallus.
Yeah.
You understand?
right.
I used to follow my brother go studio, and I used to follow my brother go here, there, and everywhere. Because
hmm
I was to him, when you come here, look to the word,
Foreign
decoy
child.
in a sense.
Alibi.
Yes.
Mm.
So him used to use me sometime when I come home
Mm.
and I saw him wife, me feel guilty. He hurt
Right.
me and
Right.
everything. I may shut my mouth. She was washing, cooking, clean, and doing everything for him.
Chat.
But
hmm
yet still, he was out there doing it, and I knew it for a fact.
Right.
She didn't marry to him or anything. No, both of them wasn't married. And let me tell you this. I live to see my brother looking at himself, search himself, and that lady didn't ask for a better husband.
hmm
Because when them even got married, because one of the thing was she's just a simple person. Yeah, she have children for him and everything. She was a simple
Right.
person, and she never one of them uptight one day. As a matter of fact, she wasn't even that educated either. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
to go out there, go show say, Imam, to go show this as somebody and go show big people up on a radio station say,
Station. Yeah, 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 yeah.
oh, I'm my girlfriend this year, my
Mhm.
wife this year.
Mhm.
No, she didn't. And let me tell you something. She take time out and she still did it with him and she never leave. And you know what happened? We used when him calm down and do him have to do the first thing him them send her at school go get because them they together for a good time
Yeah.
to
Toughy
get
party.
something.
Yeah. Tough
Yes, she
party.
never done you know. She just need a little
Yeah,
push
I
Push.
understand, man. I push it. Yeah.
Right.
and she get it. And they live a good life. Was a very good husband and a very good wife and I admire it when we realized my brother changed. It was
Right.
a wow. And let me tell you this, she passed away now and only little regret I hear him have is Probably she should have lived little longer and him probably shouldn't probably they're doing that back then. But they
Right.
Mm,
had a good relationship. So all I'm saying to you now, blessings, and going back to you now, I bring that out to come back to you. Yes, he might have that flashy around the world and a go on, yes, but he probably could have changed. Probably you could have changed him, 'cause probably he could have do a self search and search himself and
I
say,
want
well, you are the
I want
one.
I want to add something before you jump off of the live, Josh. Seeing? And
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
trust me, I learn a lot tonight, from
I'm
blessing.
not hearing you. You're cracking up.
Hearing me now?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, so I'm saying I heard a lot. I learned a lot tonight from blessing, and you just come on the live and I learn. You teach me something a while ago with the blood type and thing, right? Now you do have people in blessing situation based on where they come from. It's based on them environment,
Yeah.
based on how them grow up. Them just now you just now get certain woman go without condom and you just a man where she not see
Right.
that yeah. So time catch up on them just like you have some woman who studying. They are going college. They are studying to get their master degree because I know persons that study them now when a baby come in place or no
Right.
man come mash up them life, but age catch up on them. Because the
Right.
older you go, you get your body is getting weak and weaker.
Yes.
Right? Now, it do happen. It's not only she alone. You can reason with a many like talk with many different women and they don't have a problem, but them just end up in another situation there.
Right.
You get me? I say. Then again, you have some people who are sick. As I say, them are fiber. You just teach me about the blood type. We speak
Mm-hmm.
and as I tell you about the different nation too. That is way deeper. But trust me, a real life thing. You get me? I say in every as go ahead.
I know it's real life thing, but sometimes maybe if that nation or fear that nation step out of that nation, trust me, you'll be surprised to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
yeah, good. That's what I say.
what in the brains, as Joy said before, even in Jamaica, first doctors normally they're gonna tell you that you have low womb. And if she said not testing the blood type.
No,
Yeah.
but come on, doctor tell a lot of women that and
Example, me now,
Yeah.
I am my own negative. You understand?
Yeah.
mhm.
I am my own negative. And if I get a AB or any other blood type, get me pregnant, my
Yeah, but
body is gonna flush it. Here, what's going to happen now? I have to get an injection within a certain time of pregnancy, and I have to get another one. And just after giving birth, I have to get that injection again. We can't wait a certain time
To strengthen
because
your body.
it's if I wait to a certain time and I should get pregnant again within that time, I'm gonna flush it completely.
Okay.
So what is happening now in our brother brain?
mhm.
A lot of people who them just get pregnant and as me I go repeat this to you, it constantly give them nerves breakdown. It stress them for
Definitely, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
to be
definitely, you're right.
a lot of us female out there are hurt, are
Yeah, yeah,
because the day when them look is celebrate as Mother's Day,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you have persons who are them friend. Trust me, even a lot of friendship break up today.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because persons who they are looking forward to be support to
Yeah,
them,
yeah, definitely.
they come in and they don't even not even the person who suffer from the problem, not even know they have the problem. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know I
Mm-hmm.
have a problem. I didn't if I me could have got here and get pregnant and constantly losing it,
Yeah, yeah.
and I don't know my problem. And then when it comes to Mother's Day, I'm telling you, I've speak to the female today
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of lift her spirit.
Yeah,
My own family look at me today and send me message and say me's a mule.
yeah, Jaja.
You understand?
Yeah, the people them need to start them thing they do because trust me, them thing they
Yeah.
yeah,
But,
it's
Because,
but,
you
completely not.
know, sometimes your own family can be very vicious.
say how
The
we
choice of
people
words.
be like that.
Yeah, thank you very much, bro.
And Brother Brain, before me go, I don't mean to detour again. All right, it come even Father's Day, where I'm not jumping the gun, but
Mm-hmm.
when it come Father's Day coming, a lot of men out there gonna go through all the same thing.
But
Yeah, them
Yes,
pressure them, so them are
well, the
gelded.
yes.
difference is it's not joy. Female are more emotional, but men now we have all up
Yeah,
with
yeah,
stress.
man, we laugh it out and tough it out, man.
We have all up with stress.
But no, Jai make a valid point. We don't want to slip over this. This is very
Yeah,
serious also.
yeah.
Because look here.
So I'm sticking back to the topic now, Brain.
Yeah.
So, Brother Brain, so and I'm using me now as an example.
Mm-hmm.
If I wasn't a blood donor here, I get pregnant and me constantly flushing. Oh, you know, when the man comes to you and tell us, every
Mm.
minute the bikini drop out of you. I want you
Yes,
so you low
yes,
like no, them
That's
not
yes.
even take time. No, you know, sometimes as me say, as I repeat, your womb is not even low. It's just the type of blood you have.
The blood
Yeah,
type.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. So all right, so
Mhm.
blessing. So
Yes.
Jai, we make it for learn from all of this you are saying. Then it is best for a lot of young girls or people out there that realize, but they don't know. You realize that you have a problem,
yeah.
but you
Guys,
don't
I have
know.
to just one second. I have to receive this call because I have my aunt in Canada. She's dying.
Okay, all right. Talk
Her
to them.
husband just called. I just declined the call.
Okay, talk
I
to
don't
them.
even know if I should answer his
So yeah,
call
Brother
right now. I want to
Brian,
continue. So,
there's this
I
other
might
lady
not even
that I
talk right now because I
All
know
right.
it's a bad news coming. So
Yeah, no,
I'm
just go
just
on
gonna
hold strong.
listen. Yeah,
Go on
I'm
hold
just
strong.
gonna listen to you guys right now.
yeah, Brother Brian,
Yes.
there's this lady again that I know. I don't know how well you know Spanish Town. This
Yeah, yeah.
other lady that I know in Spanish Town. And she go to the doctor
Mm-hmm.
and she said, trust me, she have couple rough mothers there well. And
Yeah,
when
yeah.
she went to the doctor said the doctor, remember, you know, because some of these doctors don't even accurate, you know, because they don't even do a blood kind of what is what, you know. Because one of the things that they normally do, one of the first things they come to you with and give you is a circlage. You understand?
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady just constantly flushing out the children, them, flushing out the children, them, flushing out the children, them. And
Mm,
I remember last year, Mother's Day, as a matter of fact, she called me and she break down because she married.
Yeah,
And
man.
and she had our girl our husband have a child before with the other woman there. And let me tell you something. You see the other one? When him done with that young miss, she
mm-hmm.
feel like I want her up. She want to put her neck because she feels small and
Yeah,
feel
Oh,
man.
bad.
Yeah.
She cries, she stressed, she see counseling and everything. And you know what happened? Since I started to donate blood and everything, I remember sitting down one day and I said to her, you need to go check your blood type and find what blood type you have and tell your husband to check your blood type and find out what blood
yeah.
type you have. And Brother Brain, them do it. And she got pregnant again. And I said, look here, you need to request. You need to
Mm-hmm.
tell them your blood type and request that injection immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Get it at a certain time. You know,
right.
funny enough,
Mm-hmm.
that lady have two picking, you know, and a twin.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So today, no, these are some of the things, you know, that's why I even said to Fire earlier on and the like that love. My mother teach me love. Because
Yeah.
some people don't have love
Yes.
inside of them don't take time out to even sit down and think or try to figure out what another person is going
Going
through.
through. But blessed, but Joy, what I'm saying is, based on everything that you're saying, it will come down to one thing. that a lot of people need to read and research from early for you realize that there's a difficulty to get pregnant. I go for male and female. I
Mm-hmm.
think
Yeah.
that they should take it as like the number one thing in them life. If you get up, research, read, check up to the
Mm-hmm.
doctor. Don't listen only what the doctor say either. Check your blood type because as we say, is when you came here, you know about the whole blood time. That time the years pass.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
So I believe if people start like really start research and get deep down into what's going on. So you go to the doctor and the doctor say, well, this and that. You not just take what the doctor say. You will listen
Right.
more people's story upon maybe YouTube, raw research, go
Right.
to a different doctor, find out
Right.
what in depth. And this is a question I
Mm-hmm.
want to ask you and Blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
You guys accept that it's not everybody, every woman or every man come on the face of this earth to bring forth a child.
I believe that.
Yes, I believe that.
I believe that.
Good. So that's
But
why
in
that's what
my
Everybody
case,
have a different purpose.
yes, in my case, brain,
mm-hmm.
I was capable of
Yeah.
having, but it
Yeah.
was
Okay.
just my choice.
Yeah,
Yes.
and time to
But
sketch up on
other
it.
from that, yes, I do believe that not all of us are made to be productive where children are concerned, whether male or female.
As in, they
That's
cannot.
why that's why I always say this in a dry and sometimes when we speak, a lot of people think I come up against female when I'm not. Female don't embrace female in this world. Female don't even though you can have a child and you maybe have a friend or a family that can have a child, them don't
Mhm.
embrace each other. Them woman does hate woman for
Segregate.
some reason. Like me, I wonder how.
Yeah.
But brother brain,
You know what?
brother brain.
Wait, Joy, you know when they support them? They support them when they come on to negativity.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Brother
Fearlessness.
brain.
Tell the man
I'm
go
going
take
to give
man
you an
time and them
example
something there.
about myself.
Yeah.
I I have a friend, and it's not like at that point I was even trying to get pregnant. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
my friend come and have a child, and basically we start to take care of the penny basically like on my own.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
And then I realized that basically it's like if the mother do the child, not nor even talk to the child, it's like I was there trying to outdo the mother and eventually was catching feelings towards the child for the child mother. So because of that now female have to be careful how them go about and that's when bad mind come into place.
Okay.
It's not really bad mind that, you know. I wouldn't say that it's bad mind, but it's just like you have grown a love for that child, so that child is like your child. Because if that child was your child, you'd actually be treating that child
Same way.
different from how that mother treating the child. It's simple.
Mm-hmm.
You'd
Mm-hmm.
be a you'd be a better mother.
Exactly.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
but sometimes fire the mother is a good mother, but because you thinking of yourself, say
You gotta be a better mother.
you're gonna be a better mother.
Yeah.
You just yeah. Sometimes I have to catch myself and step back.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that. But nothing wrong with that because by the end of the day, um you don't want to go cross your boundary. I mean, you want to balance the thing. But
Yeah.
the greatest thing about everything you just said, you step up to the pace and being a good stepmother. So that's why we are saying mothers they
No,
love
our
to
stepmother.
stepmother.
It's our friend mother. Our
Oh,
friend.
it's our friend child. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Understand, understand.
So, but that friend, that child that grew up good, you know, knowing that it's like she have
Actually,
two
she
mothers.
actually right now she said that if anything she's wrong with her mother, my next mother, she not even worried. She said that.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So before I leave now, brother brain,
Mm-hmm.
today
Mm-hmm.
is a day where a lot of female out there right now going into them bed.
Yeah.
It put them to low self-esteem. It put some of them to depression. It put some of them to anger, make them angry. It
Mm-hmm.
put some of them to hate
Yeah.
because of the way how persons treat them today. because today
Yeah.
is a day where they don't give love. If I wasn't mentally strong, I'm telling you,
China.
persons could have break me when it
Yes.
comes to telling me, oh, you're not big, oh, you're the funny woman, gelding, you this, you, yes. And sometimes you have to be the one to search yourself and
Yeah.
find out.
Right.
Well,
And tell
I
yourself,
like
say,
what you
no,
said.
not having a child don't make you less of a woman.
Yeah.
You have a lot of love to give. You have many children out there who need love because you
Exactly.
have
That's
some
what I was saying
parents who
earlier.
they just,
But at the same
huh?
but
That's
at the
what I
same
was saying earlier.
but at the same
Yeah.
time, I would rather want a mother that is loving more than because if I have my mother and she gonna cuss another family member, I mean, I would more proud of that family member being my mother than my actual mother.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
So when you go and look, when
Right.
persons go and call them
yeah,
Yes. That's being
and
mean.
make
That's just
fun of
being
them
mean.
because them don't even know their mental, they don't even know their physical status. They don't even know
Yeah.
if because you have persons right now, who out there again who is dealing with medical stuff who
Yes.
Yeah.
hinder them from getting pregnant. Funny enough, you see? All right. This lady that I'm telling you about again, this is the next thing. She went to a fertility clinic. And when she went to the fertility clinic, she was getting fat because she was taking all these stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it started to gain when she gained some weight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She's a slim person. Lord Jesus, you get so fat. Right
Mm-hmm.
then and there, then come in, them a discriminate against the lady, and them
Mm-hmm.
a say she not have no pitney and all of that. And she tells you, I didn't say, I'm trying to get pregnant. I'm taking the IV. I'm taking this and I'm taking that. And some of the very same people then who she tell. Because when she was taking all these stuff, trying to get pregnant, and in
Mm-hmm.
our, she just call it that and just say, you know what? My husband have children already. Me go just take my children them, take my husband children them, which they already
Yeah.
love them, but me just I got accept the man was they are my children. When she stopped take all those stuff and she take off weight. Lord Jesus, you maga like a doggy. And then 2
Well, that's
days
typically people,
pregnant,
yeah, man. Trust
she
me.
basically get out of herself and she feel a lot better than last year. So Mother's Day, it's a very good thing. For example, for me, I really don't do the Mother's Day too tough because I lost my mother and it was a Sunday like this when I put her
Yeah.
to rest. So I
Yeah.
always remember Mother's Day where I don't do it too tough because yeah, I will respond and I will do all of that, yes. But to me, me not too into it like that again
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I can remember only thing I can remember is the Mother's Day Sunday when everything playing out.
Yeah.
China.
So when person come to me now and like they would have come and going on some ways, and if me could have put the death of my mother and the funeral of my mother and put all of what them said to me and everything, you know how does that make me feel?
China.
Horrible.
You know how
Horrible.
that would make me feel a Mother's Day today like
For
today?
real. For real. For real.
Devastating.
For real. But what? All right. So
Persons out
But
there.
Joy, you have to sometimes people is gonna be mean people. So you ghost those people. You don't encourage no good thought whether matter or not Mother's Day. People like those you don't
Well,
need
I
to
am
have
fine.
them.
I'm fine. Trust me. I'm just talking about
Yeah, I
others. I'm not
know.
really talking about me. I am fine. Trust me. I am.
Yeah, I know
yeah,
you are. I
I'm
know
just
you're a strong person.
you see,
I
Devon,
know that.
yeah,
you see, Devon, any woman that curse another woman,
yeah,
curse another woman, to some woman, as me tell them, some of them sickly, some of them going through stuff, some just can't have any child. So if you me a curse that.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So you see me I say, bro, that makes sense.
That's messed up.
Hello? It's like
We never feel this on yourself, man. The strong up and just knows our life and the
Yeah,
greatest thing when as myself and when I have niece and nephew, when just show other people kids love.
yeah.
Show no niece and
I'm
nephew love and
okay.
just
I am okay. I
yeah
have days
man.
when
but
it
but
hits
fire.
me, but I am okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I say this and leave you alive. No, I go back in my regular spot. Turn the live. Um, Mother's Day It's actually a good thing when you can recognize your mom
Yes.
and say, just like our brother Brain come out and say the stuff that his mom do, and what make him become a man today,
Yeah.
and the problem and everything when go through and all is good. Because this is a time when you reminisce
Yeah,
and the
definitely.
good times with your mother. All
Definitely.
right. Weston came out earlier on and she was saying some lovely stuff too about her
Yes.
mother.
Yeah.
Likewise, you, Holy Fire,
Yeah.
where your mother do a lot of stuff. I could go on and on because I'm pretty sure Brother Brain have a lot more story to tell about his mother. We could tell. I
Definitely.
could go on and on. But you know what? We have good stuff and all of that, but a lot of people out there who have bad stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna even say this again, where you have persons who out there who take. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have to even have the child today and looking at even that child and know the circumstances or the situation to how them get that child.
Yeah.
And basically, sometimes they have to even force themselves to love that child because they are a mother.
Yeah.
And even though they are enjoying their child, sometimes they are weeping inside because the only
So
thing they can remember and think about is how them conceive them child. They didn't conceive them child or them children in love. Somebody else come out there and take that away from them.
true.
So in time like this, my thing for Mother's Day is sometimes it's good to share it, yes, but you also have to keep the most vulnerable one in prayer and
Yeah.
strengthen them. They might not hear you, but pray when
Yeah.
you pray for them and give them some strength,
Yeah.
they will eventually, the prayer will work and it will catch them because sometimes they are emotionally wrecked.
Yeah, for
Right.
real, man. Real talk.
A lot is going on. Just that person probably don't come out and talk. Your
Yeah,
part of
that's true.
here, I'm telling you, functional depression is real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
You
real.
understand? Them work and them do everything same way, but deep down inside, when they go home, all on Mother's Day tonight, like tonight, some of them, you know what them best friend tonight? Drinking. Them sit down
Yeah.
and drink all themselves to bed. To
True.
tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. When they go out tomorrow morning, them good and nice and everything. Oh, how was your Mother's Day? Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Lie.
With the buckle of
A
something.
face. Imposture.
Yes.
So
But
right now, you have to pray for them
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and ask God to give them emotional strength.
Friends.
Right.
Because a
Yeah.
lot of us here need prayer and support. We might not see them per se, but
Yeah.
you walk among them several days. And trust me, if you only know
You
what
don't know
they're
what they're going
But
through.
you see, Joy, based on what Devon said, and I believe that I feel maybe like within the Jamaican space or maybe certain like black community space,
Yeah.
find people be
Less supportive.
joke, but you're saying a joke at a person that is going through
Yeah. Yeah.
pregnancy battle and that person depressed, but the person maybe sham it off, but
Yeah.
then hurt because they know them are go through. It's not easy to
Yeah.
want
Right.
to have a child.
Right.
But I feel like rich, not like white people. They're more loving, like they're more supportive. You know, say yes.
not still,
But they don't do it.
actually they're not.
But they don't do it like we.
No man, them not, me not see where them.
We take it as a joke.
Let me tell you something, Jai. Let me tell you something, man.
But you see, everybody sees things through
Jai,
a different eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
give me a minute there. You see them people there?
Mm-hmm.
If them people there I forget a dog to live with, for happy. And
That's
and
true.
and if you even
Right.
take care of that dog, them are gonna do that. Man, I ask you. And if them family for even for bring them a dog, and if that dog pass away or die, them people that break down and cry like say it's a human
Yes,
being, like a
that's
them
true.
child.
That's true. Yeah.
But
Me
a
I
lot,
That's
tell you,
true.
it's just within our space we tease. Oh, him the jump off I truck man, a girl in.
yeah. I
That
know.
time that man they feel hurt inside because he would have love to have a child with you.
Yes.
You see me, but as what Devon say, man more we shall have that
Only
and
that.
gone. But
Yes,
woman break down and sleep and no a
Yeah.
yes.
mother as what you say. Not for them depressed knowing that them in a serious in a tough spot.
Mhm.
But I wanted to ask Jai a question, like you don't have to tell me exact age, but like you in a 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s.
And she get cut off.
Oh, she get cut off. I think she can text it still. I think
Don't always say she's 70. I
Yeah.
don't know if she's joking or what, but I don't know. I
yeah,
think,
70, but your voice have a change. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
no. But
Exactly.
anyway, still, as Devon say never.
Mm-hmm.
Never say that you reach a age and you cannot have have a child. And
well,
if joy if say not only joy, if persons out there is younger and is facing situation or
Mm-hmm.
I hope
them
they're
thing up,
listening to us,
yeah, take
Yeah.
it in consideration.
Hmm.
Do research, read, learn, know what's taking place. And as I said, it's not everybody gonna come on the face of the earth and have a child, both
Yeah,
male and female. And
right.
we
But
just
you
have to
see,
accept
for
that.
me, if during the time when I was capable of my body, I'm the one in it, so I'm the one saying it. And
Yeah.
if I was listening to a program like this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Trust me, I would have like, oh well, I'm just gonna have a baby.
Yeah. And
You
and
know what I mean?
and you would
But
have and you'd have me here, so I would volunteer.
You know,
exactly, you would be the adopted daddy, and Brains would be the adopted godfather.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
But as I said, on a serious note,
Yeah.
if we had program, if we had social media that
Mm-hmm.
time, and listen, because social media is, you'd be surprised how much it educates other
True.
people out there that are listening, but they're not commenting.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
Mhm.
tomorrow they might look back. So maybe me per se, as a moderator, I'm putting myself there 'cause I try to be truthful,
Mm.
right? And if I had something like this and listen to this program with another person talking the way I spoke, I
Yeah.
would have looked at life a little different and say, oh, what if when I reach like 50, that gonna happen to me?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go against the odds and, have a child. And a lot of women out there do that.
Yeah.
And forget about as long as you can stand on your own 2 foot, as I always say, I never say 2 feet,
Yeah.
and you can maintain the child, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah,
Don't
but
be like me or somebody else is gonna mope on ground. Not really mope on ground, just to say for me it wasn't medically, it was just my choice. Go for it. Do it.
Yeah.
Because
well,
I don't care what nobody says, my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
truthfully opinion, I don't think a woman is complete until you have a biological child.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's my opinion. Nobody can take that from me.
Well,
yeah,
as a
no, but you're not
well,
wrong.
as a woman, and you said that, I agree with you because you're a woman, and that's the
Yeah,
way that you feel. It's only speaking from a woman's perspective, and you're
hmm
speaking from a woman's perspective. I have to take your word for it.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely, true, true.
Yeah, because I mean, if me, I have one son.
right,
You get what I'm saying? Maybe maybe I soon get more. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
right.
just imagine me have one son, and at times I'm being called one seed.
yeah. Boy, hey, them have name for everything in the youth. There's
I'm
one thing you
telling
want,
you,
there's one thing
I'm
you know, pitney.
telling you, I'm
Only in
telling
Jamaica.
you,
Oh,
one
One
seed,
pitney and a
only
pitney.
one
yeah,
seed.
one pitney and a pitney. So
Yeah,
Hey,
because
but you're lucky you fired and it tells you you're sure of you.
and
yeah,
then something
You
there.
know, they,
But
they are, let me tell you, we black people amongst each other can be the cruelest set of
yeah, man, true,
yeah,
true,
people on the face of the earth.
true.
we don't think about each other feelings
True.
Right.
because look at a day like today. Today is Mother's Day,
And look
and
what they said to
I
Joy. That
I
wasn't nice.
I, I personally wouldn't call another female or text her and say
Right.
she's a mule or nothing like. I mean,
All them something
Exactly.
there.
I mean, no
All
matter
right,
what.
they are saying it. They are saying it in joke still in a Devon. Just
Yeah,
like as our Father's Day and
yeah,
Bridget
yeah,
and Bridget reach out to Bridget and say, yeah, dog, you're gelding in a jump off of the truck and them look away the boy.
yeah,
Right.
But
But
they are not thinking and knowing that it's really hurting a lot of people for true.
yeah,
It
yeah. As I
does.
said, Frog said, "What is joke to is dead to
You
me."
exactly.
So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's serious joke. That's
Right.
joke were hurtful. You get what I'm saying? And I
Exactly.
said, because we're not thoughtful. Because why would you say something like that?
Exactly.
Right.
You know, we don't speak positive as in cheer up the person or you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
People them too ungodly, brother.
jeez,
I tell
Yes.
you, if it's a person about God,
yeah,
cussing a person that cannot have a child, you're cussing God. The
yeah,
only way make you
Exactly.
straight up.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And what my officer still blessing. I mean, you're a auntie, right?
Huh?
You're an auntie, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
man.
an aunt. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
I'm an aunt.
So
I have, let me see now, five, six, seven grandniece. Yeah, I am
good.
a true aunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if I use an auntie, you show your niece and your nephew love.
Yeah.
They're part of
And
your blood. They're part of your
my
family tree. Have one of
sister,
them around you.
my baby sister as a daughter. And I feel like I'm the one who gave birth to her. That's how much I
Exactly.
love
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Nice. They
You
know that.
know, so I don't feel like I'm left out.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know,
And
yes.
in your case, you cannot you have one of your niece or your nephew around you. You know, you can say I'm anti-raise him.
yeah, yeah,
In
Right.
them look weird. So I don't say go, you know what I mean? As I
Right.
say, you know, for me, it's
Right.
just about love, you know. You know, the time
Yes.
you see me, I say?
yeah.
And if I get married to a man tomorrow, because
And
I
you
say
should.
my option, I want to get married. I
You should.
want to get, I truly, and I know when I do get married, I can give love. But one thing the man has to, like, what should I say? Uphold with me is that I'm extremely jealous. I'm possessive where my man
But
is concerned.
blessing.
I'll show him do everything. But if he has children, as long as the children accept me and respect me,
Mm,
I'll give them the love and I'll feel like they're my own.
yeah.
Yeah, but blessing, what may I say? As well, Jai would have said to you, right?
Mhm.
Based on what you that explain to her and say you know, see that father figure there in a man
Yes,
fan right.
yes.
More time we have to free up meaning as it say, we don't want a man come with are you being jealous. You
Hmm.
get what I mean? I say, yeah, me feel say my
I
age.
don't, it wasn't jealousy at that point.
No, I'm not talking
It
about
just,
that point. That's why I'm good.
okay.
I know me I talk about because me feel like say my age
Mm-hmm.
and how me used to jealous back then or how me used to behave. I feel like my age past that.
Yeah.
I can't let jealousy come ruin my relationship or jealousy ruin or she fi accept me because me's a jealous man. And cause you have some man where them jealous and obsessive. The woman don't get no breeze. You track the woman, you search the woman phone. You just annoying, bro.
But as I said, something like, jealousy. Everybody can be jealous in about is about how deep a jealousy is.
Exactly, because you can be jealous and push away the man. You just
Yeah,
a jealous person and you just push him
yeah,
away. Because
yeah,
your jealousy does have your emotional all over the place and does
right,
a thing wrong. So that's
yeah,
my job say that when you reach certain age, you know, remember you fully experience, you know what life is. You can't make them think there. You understand?
yeah. You get to you.
Yeah, you have to just know say sure. Not saying you can't leave it on the table and make him know so this is what I'm about, this is I'm that type of person and Ray, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Cause all of us jealous. All of us.
Blessing jump off of the call.
Yeah, that Mr. Probably should get a call because she
Call,
should.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but that's always it. But I say, I'm mostly us as Jamaicans and as black people overall. Even Jamaicans, I would say Jamaicans because I know about Jamaicans. I have to say Jamaicans. We not take nothing serious.
Mm-hmm.
We
Bro,
have, trust me. We
you know,
not. We
that-
not.
so I went to work today, and when I went to work today,
Yeah,
one of my classmates called me, and she said, "I send you a video," and I said, "I so watch it," and she said, "Bro, God know right now, my breakdown, you know what I mean?" I say, "What?" And she sent me a video of one of our classmates, them have cancer.
yeah,
Bro, I feel like me take out the phone out of my pocket and I look on the video
mm-hmm.
and the leather, and I feel come off of the leather, brother. Sit down, and it's like I just start looking to life like this could have been me, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm a classmate. It could have been me. She I show somebody else or the same person a video of me
Yeah.
having cancer and wither down and sick. So I said this to say, and my breakdown, bro, like my breakdown and I say, yo, John was there and I even, send a prayer away and
Yeah.
see if I have to pray for myself also because
Oh, okay.
trust me, it really hurt and you can't even save the person.
Hold on, I'm put it on speaker. Hello?
And yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it is really hurtful when you
Mm-hmm.
cannot save the person.
Yeah,
You understand? So my study is to say why I bring up this. You have people out there is in worse a situation than a woman that cannot have a child.
yeah,
A woman that cannot have a child maybe think that is the worst thing you could have think
yeah,
could happen to a person. Like everybody want to have a child.
yeah.
We have people out there battling some really serious thing, bro. Where you would even want imagine seeing
True,
yourself in that person's situation. And
true.
that person that classmate that have cancer, she have kids. She have like two kids. They are minor, right? And
Mm-hmm.
seeing their mother maga down like that, bro, and I suffer by this sickness, bro.
That's depressing.
That hurt, bro.
Yeah,
You understand? So you don't know as me say to all women out there where maybe lose a child before or cannot have a child or have some complication. Don't feel less of yourself. Don't make them through them send one joke or them send one message and make you feel aware less of yourself, man. Stronger on that, man.
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we're hearing it
yeah,
clearly.
we're hearing you. So I just that by the end of the day, yeah, bro. But trust me,
Yeah,
having kids is a blessings and and it's nice. And I mean, 'cause, when I have my son and embrace my son is a good feeling.
yeah,
So I say, but we don't want a person who don't have a child believe that you can't show your niece and your nephew that same love the way that show yourself or show your child.
right.
And I say, cause me say, if you're about God, God is love, and all things come under the lineage, under the heading of under the edit
Yeah, yeah.
love. You get me? I say. So
Mm-hmm.
once you're about love, that's how we're supposed to. You're supposed to about for other people kids, other people children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And you see me blessing, me as a youth where me not give up. So I if me read 50, 60, me still see like so me can get a youth.
yeah.
Me not give up. Me there's nothing, not yeah, not age, nothing. Can't make me just tell myself say, oh no, me not depend on that. Me I tell myself say me can't.
A true blessing never meet me, man. That's why.
Put me number two up.
All right, I want to pass you.
Chef, go watch over about the. Go watch over about the video. Watch over about the show. You will know.
Watch
Here,
over the show and you go here.
you here.
You know how to do that, man.
You see me, so I just them look where they are, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
But as I say, if I'm not have a mother,
yeah,
and I mean condolence to all who lose a mommy. Trust me, I don't wish that pan because bro, I don't want to even dream that, bro.
yeah,
May I tell you the truth,
Oh,
man.
God.
But the Bible though, the Bible says if
yeah.
My father died on still up to now. My father died 2003. We came to Jamaica for vacation, and my father just had a stroke and died. And trust me, how many years is that from now? I don't feel like my father died yet. So just the thought of my mom, I don't know what I would do. Right now I have an aunt and I knew her husband just called me on the live. I know she's gone. I can feel it, but it's just I don't want to hear it.
yeah, oh my God, trust me.
You know? But to have a mother, even a piece of her. So even if somebody out there, you have a half of a mother, cherish that mother.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Is in people dispute. Forget about the dispute. Embrace your mother.
Exactly. Real talk, man. Real talk. And any mother out there having a problem with them kids too, go embracing a child, showing a child love. You know what I mean? Do the right thing.
Yeah.
You get me? I say, but let me say this to a person as I say. them said death is a part of life and we have to accept it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
We don't want to, but if you read the Bible, or as I say, you're about God,
Yeah.
and you know your thing, you have to accept life. You have
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
accept death.
True.
Yeah, because them never say life a part of death, you know, them say death a part of life. The
Mm.
only way now you're gonna have problem with death is when you don't have that connection there.
True. True.
You get what I say? But
Yeah.
once you have that connection with God, you're not supposed to fear it.
No, that's true.
You see me I say? So,
Mm.
but we don't wish that pan nobody want to lose them loved one. Nobody want to lose them parents, you know what I mean? Nobody don't want to lose their mother and their father. Trust me. It's really hard. Harsh. Harsh. You know what I mean? But you know, continue to love God and trust God because
To be married, I will accept that man's child, our children, as mine and love them unconditionally. But for me to go through medically, I don't think my body would, over 50. It's not like I'm going to 50. I'm over 50. I'm in
yeah, yeah.
middle. So I don't see myself. I don't think my body would be capable of that anymore. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think so.
Yes. And woman out there, I think woman need to embrace woman. Woman
Yeah.
stop being bitter and woman. Stop go mash up other woman life. Because
Mm.
none woman life feel hurt. But you want to hurt another person, you want to hurt another woman, you want to mash up another woman relationship and life and them thing there. That means say you not care about each other as woman then. You go send
Mm.
a message to your friend. You're not up and go breed. You're barren. You're a mule. All them something. Like, come on. And we
Yeah.
didn't get this thing. We didn't get this thing about mule. What do you mean? What is mule?
Apparently, mule are some. You know, mule.
Um,
Mule is something like donkey.
So what you mean about
yeah,
mule can
but
breed? So all mule have more mule. All more mule exist.
I guess they say no, it have to be a crossbreed, a donkey and mule come together before they can get something like that.
Yes, all right, fair enough. But you crossbreed a donkey and a horse together and bring forth a mule.
Or a donkey and a mule, something like that. Something
We
like
are
that.
not, we are not, we are not.
Yeah.
And you say you have a place where you have a beer mule you have. Say you
Yeah.
live Dubai and you have beer mule. So you are saying that mule to mule can bring mule.
Mm.
that I don't know. I would have to Google that.
I don't know, but I know why people always use that term.
Because most of me those species, most of them may be stupid or dunce
Yeah.
and fool. Me may be wrong, unless I'm the idiot here.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, if you use a donkey and a horse and crossbreed them and get a mule,
Mm.
right? All right, the mule come. You do it again, one more mule come. When you look, is a female and a male. So you say them two mule there can have a mule.
I don't know. But I just know that whenever time they use that term, they mean that the female is incapable of having a child.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they know. That's what Jamaican term, because only Jamaican use that term. You're a mule. You're a mule. Only Jamaican ever used that term. And in here, other nationality use it. We always different.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh Lord. So now we are going to end live now. 'Cause it's over 3 hours now.
All right, brother.
Before you just get the phone, I asked what it's saying. I asked how is a mule created, and the that mules are the offspring of a male donkey
Mm-hmm.
and a female ox.
Okay.
Mules combine characteristics of both horse and donkey pairing to create a tougher, more resilient working animal. Any, the offspring of a male horse and female donkey, is much rarer and more closely resembles
its mother with the long ears of a donkey. So
Okay.
maybe with the crop of the two, they can't. That mule cannot produce
Yeah,
an
that's
Oh,
animal.
because
so
it breed.
so
Okay.
then
See?
so eventually so what they call it a mule. Oh, so because it is a crossbreed, that's why they're called
They
mule.
just name it mule. So the mule to mule now can produce because some sperm things are weak.
Yeah, yeah.
So you see, you show me learn something tonight about
Mm,
mule.
yeah.
So I guess I me was idiot then.
No, no,
But they,
no.
but they will
Yeah,
stop woman. No, they will stop calling woman them we cannot have kids
mule.
mule. It's just
Yeah,
life and things happen. Just like always not every tree I go beer.
right.
That's how you go.
Exactly.
Because the horse and the donkey produce a mule.
I get that.
The horse. If donkey go to donkey, they produce maybe a donkey. But
No,
if
they,
the horse
maybe.
and mule and the donkey, it produce a mule. Now a mule doesn't have that maybe biological built up organ to produce a child of their own. So
Yeah, I get. So but
Okay.
when you go Dubai and certain places in the Middle East, there's a lot of mule there. So look like say the man in just have to be a crossbreeding and just get mule. Crossbreeding, get mule. Crossbreeding, get mule.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I get that.
So anyhow, it's 3 hours now, so we're gonna end now because nobody wanna watch her. Huh?
always 3 hours now
Yeah,
because Keisha got to go to sleep. Keisha is somewhere dining on Mother's Day.
yeah, exactly. Everybody gone out, so
Yeah, man, definitely. Them enjoy themselves, man. Big up
yeah.
yourself.
Thank
Bless
you
them.
for watching and coming across and sharing. And all the time, really appreciate you guys sharing. Big up yourself, Brain.
Yeah, man, every time, Devon. And blessing yourself
Participate.
and take very good care of yourself and your health.
Yeah, man. Big
Joy,
up.
all the bless and love and everything, yeah?
Yeah, have a good weekend, everybody. Until next time.
Thank you. Say Happy Mother's Day.
Most
Okay, okay. Blessings. Okay.
All right.
All right.